She galvanized me, steady like steel, back on my feet, living for the thrill again, loving for another day. She satisfied me, gave me what I want, just what we need, never too far away, loving for another day. But she asked for something more. She asked for, yeah, she asked for something beautiful. She asked for, yeah, she asked for, she asked for something beautiful. She mystifies me, tell me what I did wrong, I plead. Never did I think we would be loving for another day. But she asked for something more. She asked for, yeah, she asked for something beautiful. Something beautiful. Yeah, she asked for something beautiful. She asked for, yeah, she asked for, she asked for something beautiful.
I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be without you. I don't wanna be.
This is not a phase, my dear. heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from not knowing, but I got a feeling that
I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all.
life's been till the end. Tell me stories that I've heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again.
I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, we're happy after the fall. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. No, 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 no.
We keep running faster and faster. I don't know where we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster. We keep running faster and faster. I don't know where we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like
Hello. Hello. How's it going? Welcome in, Tom. What's up, man? How's it going, dude? Setting up a UFL stream on my phone. Get me some free packs. Need to get your ears checked, mate. Is he smoking out the back again? Sarge? 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 I think he's out the back having a spliff. Maybe he's spinning for some magnetic feet. Where is Sarge? There's been an update to my, there he is. Hey up, Sarge. Why didn't you burn Tom? Picks up, Sarge. Does he get confused when people trigger two things at once? You only triggered one though. Weird. I'll give him a bit of slack. Here's my #1 viewer. Stick that in the penalty logs. Yes, it was a bit. Honestly, we were so close to winning. I'm going to try my best not to rant about last night because the officials were absolutely disgusting. Anyway. There are more fun things to talk about than blatant corruption. What have we got? We got a rowel spin. Five rowel spins. Alright, can't be bothered doing rowels. I'm going to wait and do another 10 rowels at once. Man City pack. Booster Haaland, hooray. Oscar Bob, who's now left Man City. Good timing. See. So I'm just getting in on the sea now. Welcome in Sinistray, welcome in Abaik. Available to friendly match? No. I don't do 1v1s and stuff, so. Moving over United fans. Less stressful for United fans, at least this season. Do you use Twitter? Yeah, I'm on their bets they put on. Oh, for betting companies, never thought about that. Alright, so it's just 2 player of the week packs. Yeah, so we're going for Whistler, obviously. We should probably get that out of the way. Oh, don't forget, boys. eFootball points might be expiring, so check if your eFootball points are expiring. 11,500 expiring. What should I use them on? I guess I could use them on Darmian and Dobbik. I've got no choice. They could at least put some position and skill trainers in there, couldn't they? Miserable. Champions League looks good, does it? Not really looked yet. What's up, Andrew? How's it going, dude? Top big stats are good, are they? Okay. Darmian for Italian League, I don't need him. I've got Zanetti and Serginho as my fullbacks. I don't use defensive fullbacks anyway. He's great, is he? Alright, I'll have a look at some point. Partner clubs, what's that? Oh, is that just that? I've been grinding that AI, stimming it in the background. Nice. Just get a few trainers and stuff. Right. This is the Whistler event. Right. So this is Champions League clubs. Newcastle squad? No, no, because they'll all be in bad form after losing. Why can you still not filter players by... Joel Linton's on B. He was alright, I guess. Why can you still not filter players by eligibility for the challenge? Put Bargy on the bench. He's a super sub, isn't he? Sorry, Sunset, you're out, son. Who's eligible? Mauro Jr.'s eligible. Should we stick him in? It's a really interesting card that he's got. You can make him play almost any position. Shame he's a fullback finisher. Let's stick him in. We'll put him in the squad at least. Fuck it, we'll put him at left back. It's only the AI. Famous last words. Who else is eligible? Nick Pope's eligible. In you go, son. Porto are Europa, aren't they? Unlucky. Hoyson. Where's my Showtime Hoyson? Is it already put him in? Must have done. Raul! With Rams on form. And Lautaro is a knob. Should put Raul behind him. Yes. Take Haaland out. Take Messi out. Boring. CB build. And Darmian. Yeah, but then again, I've got Rijkaard and Baresi, so... I'm not saying he's not a good card, though. That didn't work last time. I'm not doing it again. Sacho, when is it going to do? Is anyone new I've not really used? I've not used that Sunset much. I do like Sunset. We'll throw him in. Gabriel Sara, I've not used him much, but I don't want to upset him here. Puig, Yamal. It never picks Yamal. Oh, midget Nwaneri. We'll put him in for the Arsenal fans. Diaz out. The centre back's got form. PK's got form. Hoyson's got form. There we go. Got centre backs. Maybe I should put Marquinhos in, because then you can handball it in the area and get away with it. Van de Ven's got form. Yildiz Nuts has got form. Edison's got form. Should put Edison in. Not much point because I'm playing manual. Hendrick off the bench, maybe. Yeah, we'll keep Nick Pope and go. Oh, Lewis Hall. I want to try that Mauro Jr. guy out there. Wakehorse, no. Joe Linton is 100% starting. How far did we get down here? About here? Iniesta's always great. I might put Eva here in. Don't get rewarded for using non-epic Showtime. Hey, what's that later was going to do? Let's hope for Barnes have voodooed yourself. Did I? PSG can't beat us. They can screw us out of a win, but they can't beat us. Joe Willock card. Oh man, there's a genuine chance we'll get Joe Willock in the Champions League Player of the Week pack. I was so pleased with him last night because he's had the most awful 2 years, Joe Willock. Keeps getting injuries and then he just can't get in the team and then he gets injured again. I've been willing him to score a goal lately. I'm so pleased for him. He had another one that got ruled out for offside. It was offside, to be fair, but yeah, he had a good game with it. He's got a genuine chance of getting in. I just saw Botman's got form. Botman's coming in. Oh, I love Felix. Felix is one of those players I just really like him in game. What have I ordered these by? Order of signing, okay. Right, I'm not going to faff around too long. Felix in for well, you're not going to use Baggio. Oh, Xabi Alonso, get out. No Scousers. Right, hang on. Put an Arsenal player in for a Spurs player. That'll please Delita and Moose. Don't need 2 goalies. That frees a bit of space. I'll change the order around. That'll be quicker. Oh, my original GP Onuachu card's got form. Now that's tempting. Oh, meant to do that. Inamoto's got form, but he's sadly atrocious. Wait, who's actually eligible out of all these dudes? My old player of the week, Osman, from the 22-23 season. I was going to put Botman in, wasn't I? And my old Mendy card. Right, where's Botman? El Piero, where's Botman? Botman. Elmas. Oh, Di Maria! Oh, my boy. Right, hang on. Right, I want to try and find room for Elmas. And maybe Botman at centre back. Muriel. Oh, is Ballard in yet? If Ballard comes in before the second game, I'll put Muriel in. Right, where's Botman? What's chat saying? Ines is surprisingly good. He is lovely on the ball. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Willett's ever going to be a first 11 player again, but he can be part of the squad. If he, I mean, he's when Willett was really at his best for us, he was a really important player. That season we got in the Champions League, him and Joelinton down the left were just an amazing combo. Trubin centre forward, yeah. That could be a really interesting card if he gets it. He should do. Yeah, great idea. Potential blue lock returning, I absolutely couldn't possibly care less. Frame lock. Last blue lock cards are weird. Hey, what's up, Sparks? How's it going, dude? Frame lock versus frame. And Willett scoring 7 or 8. Yeah, when he joined us on loan for half a season, he scored like so many goals on loan, and he was good the first season or two we had him permanently. Just the injuries and have just disrupted his momentum. He's not been able to get in the team and get a run of games, unfortunately. Alright, there's pretty much a team of players in amongst all that, isn't there? Albeit there's no left midfield option. Oh, Di Maria can play on the left, there we go. Alright, let's actually play the game, shall we? Yes. Need a drink, actually. Ajax. Separate booster system. Yeah. It was like a total package squad booster, wasn't it? But it was like total package all blue lock cards or something like that. Or you need just like 5 blue lock cards in your squad, was it? Something like that, maybe. Right, who's going up front? I tried Evere against the AI the other day and he felt alright. Let's put him up front and let's spam a few crosses with Di Maria from the left. And from the right, we'll just put Nwaneri on because he's tiny and he's fun. Joelinton starts because he's Joelinton. Is that the right Joelinton? I've got like 5 Joelintons. Yeah, that's the one. That'll do, I think.
Let's take a second, make sure we're on the right track before we say something.
It's an interesting card, that one. You can't make him brilliant in any position, but you can make him pretty handy in a few. And he's got some decent skills as well. Right. Some McTominay for set pieces as well. And Joelinton. Swiss Army knife for plastic. It's a pretty fair way of putting it. Di Maria. I love Di Maria. One of my absolute favourite in-game players. They've so nerfed him though. He feels slow as shit these days. Nuaneri with the header. Of course. Why not? Breakthrough Joe Linton, of course. Whoops. And then Sandro. Whoops. Got cross specialist Di Maria on card. Nice. Touch of pace. Yeah, I think didn't they give him like slightly lacking speed but decent acceleration or something? This is quite an old Di Maria card. This is actually one of the best Di Maria cards there's been. I'm really pleased I spun it. I think I got my DePaul card from the same pack. It was a good pack. One of the better highlight packs. Oh, bugger. And my latest subscriber thing should be fixed now, but I think I need a new subscriber before it updates because it says I'm my latest subscriber at the moment, which is obviously not right. But it's not Domenico anymore. Domenico's had a great run, but it's over sadly. Zanetti. No McTominay, I knew that was going to happen. I hate stuff like that. In real life, the guy gets out of the way. eFootball was just like, and he just hits him. Because eFootball. The World Cup probably won. Cavalli. Charisma's the true. Why do we still not have a Charisma Legend card? Konami. Konami. You know what'll happen? I'll wait years for a Charisma Legend, then they'll make him a creative playmaker. And they'll put him in a pack with a couple of Liverpool players. Oh, McTominay. Just spin him. Whoa! Ilan Mansis and Pintrai first, then Charisma. If they do a Charisma card, what club do you reckon it'll be? Do you reckon it'll be Besiktas? Oh, why isn't another header over the bar? Haven't had a Charisma Legend card since they haven't made the outside blitz cards. Yeah. I doubt they do that. I think one of the next Showtime skills is going to be some kind of chip shot that makes chip shots actually work. Because they've done things with trajectory for like blitz curler and edge crossing, right? Surely they're going to do a chip shot. They give it to someone like Baggio. Monkey joke. Magnetic foot fetish, yeah. So basically, yeah. So basically, when you're not quite good enough to avoid getting tackled by your opponent, the game helps you because you paid. That's how it works, right? Fucking garbage. That was interesting from Mauro Jr. Nipped in there, didn't he? I was hoping for Trevella there. Halfway line chip shot incoming. But it has to be Besiktas here. Into Chelsea Barca. Yeah, he played for a few. I don't know who he played that well for. I think Besiktas might be most likely, but could be a national team pack, couldn't it? He'd score a really nice Trevella for Portugal at least once. Acrobat finishing. Student affairs. Some Moose again, dude. Error. Yes. Joe Wellington. Besiktas and Porto is where he is best. Barcelona to mean partner club. Yeah. I think they're more likely to do it so some kind of national one. I don't really care as long as I get a charisma card at some point. I've done that before to you, haven't I? I saw I saw the message you posted and I thought, well, the timing of you posting that pretty much correlated with where I was at in the game, so I thought he should be at the same point as me here. And then when the goal went in, I was just like, oh my god, I have to type. Jumped out my seat. Yeah. But like they've done national ones that aren't, you know, big clubs or partner clubs or whatever, right? So they could easily do Porto or Besiktas. And Portugal, and I know Turkey's a big market for them. Is Portugal at least a reasonable one? I agree, Besiktas most likely though. If they did the national players one, then actually, you know what's most likely? They do one based on a performance for Portugal while he was playing for Inter or Barca. So even if he didn't play that well for Inter or Barca, it's a partner club, and also you can use it in the league challenge, which people do think about. I don't know, we'll see. As long as we get one at some point. Seen some tweet the other day, someone was saying how like the number of epics we've had on each version of the game has gone up each time, and we've already had loads this time. I'm only halfway through eFootball 26. That bodes well. Yeah, I couldn't believe what was going on because they didn't realise they needed a goal, did they? Like Benfica, like the last few minutes, Benfica needed a goal because they were going out. If they needed a goal to go into the playoffs, and they were just holding on to the ball and wasting time. And they showed Rui Costa in the director's box going mental because he realised, all the fans realised, but the players didn't seem to realise. It was so bad. Sub 2 minutes before the end. And he's got his score goal. Joe. Jacob Ramsey was really good last night. Pleased for him. People have been doubting him. Go on, wee man. See what you got. Nice. Nice. Ah. Yeah, it'd be great. Could be one of the first goalkeeper player of the week cards with good jumping. But I didn't really jump for it, just headed it. Tell you what no one's talking about is a brilliant free kick from Arsenis. Give him his flowers, lovely delivery. Dubin just had to stoop. It was perfect for him. Havertz back, never thought I'd be glad to see him. Eddie Howe catch some heat. Yeah, again, you've got to be careful how much attention you pay to like what's being said and where. You know, there's a lot of kids on social media who get all hysterical about stuff. He's deserved some amount of stick this season, but for the most part, the fans are behind him, and rightly so. His job is absolutely not at risk. There's nothing like that kind of situation. But speaking of manager jobs, apparently Real Madrid want Emery. That would not be good for Villa. Excellent manager, Emery. I hope he doesn't go to Real Madrid. I don't think it's the right move for him. Wow. Should have centre forward and good attacking awareness, just like. They'll just give him heading and air superiority and it'll just be a goalie card basically. Tedesco. You liking Tedesco, eh? Oops. Go on, Joe. Wow. That's why the finishing stats still matters on manual. Afternoon Platypus, how's it going, dude? Solskjaer. Southgate. Area. Oh, Joe. Maguire never got centre forward. I know. Sucks. The last Maguire card they did the clutch one, that should have had centre forward. Yeah, exactly, that one. The whole point of that card is that pack is players who are good when they come off the bench. When Maguire's good off the bench, it's when he gets thrown up front. So why didn't they make him at least semi-centre forward? Really, really bad decision. And it's not going to make any difference to like sales of coins or anything. It's just purely one that's going to make the game fun. They don't even want to give us that. Just miserable. I want to hack someone on board. Oh no. Alright. Oh, it's a Super Cup, wasn't it? Super Cup. First trophy in years, nice. So, Vinny. Yeah, he's just an absolute... I think he's just a little... I don't know. I don't want to sound too harsh, but his head's not where it should be. There's a bit of a character issue with Vinicius. Oh yeah, I remember that one. It was alright, wasn't it? And we had a couple of those position change ones. They had the Profanity one from AC Milan. And the Ansu Fati one from Barca was good. This is one of those weeks. There are some weeks where all my shots go over the bar. They've just got a bunch of presets that they switch between on Thursdays. And one of them involves all my shots going over the bar. do 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 do. Is he giving me a corner there? Nah, nice. Oosh. Yeah, it's a handy card, that. Very usable. One of the few ones out, all those position change cards, that's actually perfectly usable. Casado's one as well. Do, do, do. And that Kim one from Bayern's crap. Especially if you play manual. Still not Ballard. I'm gonna put Muriel on the bench just in case Ballard turns up. Do, do, do. In fact, he'll probably watch it on delay, won't he? Do, 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 do. Who's he in for? Let's put him in for Thuram. Disappointed in recent Man U player of the weeks. Scored a cold long shot when they're going Cole. 75 goal. Oh, really? Thought you'd have Gordon. Yeah, I've got 2 Gordon cards. He did look good if I remember rightly, that Araujo card. Box in the box, wasn't he? He's a good playing style for putting crosses in. Alright, what are we doing here? Nwaneri's in again. Let's give Sunset a game. I like Sunset. I'll put Beckham in. Yes. Start Felix. Let's start Felix, shall we? Confusing strikes is English Martinelli. He is Gordon, good Gordon. Yeah, the thing is with Gordon, he does so much that you don't see in the highlights. He runs his bollocks off. He does a lot for the team, Gordon. And he does have good end product at times, just like you say, sometimes he just... I don't know. He's a player who has... what's the word? Like, he has good spells and bad spells. He's been weird this season. He's been fantastic in the Champions League, but in the league he's just kind of working hard, but not quite really doing it in the final third. Except from penalties. Barnes has got more... He's got more kind of football IQ. His instincts when he gets into the box, his movement and stuff, and his finishing. Brilliant. Got a lot of the attributes of an excellent striker, just he's not a striker. He's not quite got the pace or the work rate of Gordon. He was really unlucky last night, Barnes. He could have won it at the end, had a glorious chance, but the ball took an absolutely brutal bounce, and it just flew across him way quicker than he anticipated. It looked a lot worse than it was. What's Muriel doing there? Get in the middle, you're my lone striker. For fuck's sake. So what's Jana's going to do? Yeah, he is good, Gordon. It's just the form. He seems to be easily affected mentally. Things seem to kind of distract him a bit too easy. Yes. Clara going off turned the game. I think Eddie just got a few tactical instructions across when Carrara was getting treated. We struggled to adapt because we've not played through at the back for a long time, and the first 15 minutes we didn't have our shape properly, and so PSG were just running through us. Once we got our shape sorted and we got settled into our formation, we were really comfortable. We performed really well. That. I don't want to rant on about it. I've told myself I'm not going to rant, but the referee, Elanga got fouled, but that was when Kvara got injured. Elanga got fouled by Kvara. The referee gave the foul to Newcastle, but he booked Elanga for absolutely nothing. So what are you doing, bro? Like, you're just not even trying to hide it. Like, what are you actually doing? What have you given there? You booked him for being fouled. Just absolutely incredible. And there's Muriel on the wing again, which is really not helpful. Premier League teams value attackers with defensive contributions. Yeah, Gordon was saying in a press conference this week that the Premier League's it's so kind of physical. It's all like hard work and set pieces and stuff, whereas the Champions League is a bit more open. I think he spoke pretty well. Yeah, very physical. All these set piece merchants at Adelita. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Obviously, I want the Premier League to do well, but like, I don't like the way it's doing so well. I don't think the Premier League's a good watch these days. I've always preferred Italian football just because I love Italian football, but like, Premier League football to me is just not exciting. I mean, it's exciting, but it's not good football to me. It's not what I want to watch. I very rarely watch Premier League games these days. So what? Outside of Newcastle. Yeah, I think we're going to get a replay of that. At least it wasn't Van der Sar this time. How about Nick Pope's penalty take last night? Oof. This is what I mean about goalkeepers on eFootball. What's the point of spending loads of money on a good goalie if the game's just going to say, hey, you know what? Your goalie's just not good this time. It doesn't matter if your goalie's got good stats. The game will just toss a coin. That's what we've been like lately. We just can't break down low blocks. Where's my width? Oh. Genoa are going to play Bologna and Nottingham Forest in the playoffs. Ooh, it could be a good game. Villa or Lyon. Half of the most Champions League matchups. Newcastle got either Carabao or Monaco. I'm not going to take anything for granted, but we could have had a much worse draw than that. I mean, all the teams in the playoffs are there on merit, obviously. Yes. Mendy or Sfila and no one in contract goalie or wait another morning. Sfila can use the Italian League Challenge. Or choose him for that reason. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's unless you've got a legend keeper from the Italian League, obviously, in which case you've got no use for Sfila. But you probably wouldn't be asking me if that was the case. On Sunset. When it's spent, Sam Botman getting back to his best. You'd love to see it. Just pray he can stay fit. Any good matches tonight? I had a quick look last night. I think it was it Bayern or Betis? Looked like it might be the best one. Oh, Muriel. Nearly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sven Botman says nope. Nice one, Malroy. What are you feeling through there? I didn't do that. Yes, Fan. Oops. These have a few better stats. Mendy. Player ID, you mean physical. His physical profile is good, and he's big, tall. They have shrunk him a bit, though, to be fair. Ow. Ow. That's a foul! Dirty AI. Maybe it's the ref from the PSG game last night. Oh. Yes, the wee man. Yeah, Panathinaikos Roma could be good. Flores, Ferencváros, yeah. I don't know how good Ferencváros are though. Rangers already out. Leon Pauk maybe. Yeah, I fancy Betis Feyenoord, could be good. See some weather. GP Court's our best one. Yeah, the thing is, you know, you don't need to get his... Look at that replay. You don't need to get his reach to 95 so you can put the points on his awareness or reflexes. It's a solid card. But yeah, it just comes down to how much use you're going to get out of him. Is he going to be your main goalie? Because if he's not, then what do you need him for? Come on, backs. I think I'll do what I did last week. I'll review the pack and then I'll do my spin. And then we'll just get on with the normal player of the week pack. Do the same. Oh, Muriel just can't score. Ah, too slow to get my shot away. Yes, fan. Wow. Bonk. Oh, you got a squadron on their contracts. Well, Tanny's alright for a 4-star, but Osfila and Mendy are better. Good lad. Horizon. Whoops, pressed the wrong button. Ah. Yes. Go ahead. Nice. Because the packs aren't synchronized anymore. And I don't really like to tell people who to sign anyway because it's all very subjective, but the packs aren't synchronized, so like the answer every time is going to be maybe this guy, maybe that guy, but wait for the next packs because they might be better. It's not as clear cut anymore. Ah! Another one over the bar. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Right, the usual deal for live pack reviews. If people start asking random questions, I'm not gonna get into chit chat while I'm doing the review. So if anyone comes into the stream in the middle, feel free to let them know that I'm doing the live review if they can't figure out for themselves. And when I get to the end of the review, I'm not going to stop the stream. I'll say goodbye to everyone who's watching on YouTube later, but I'll stay live for another couple of hours or something like that. You will know the deal though. So yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts on all these players while I'm reviewing them. And try and be quick, because some of you always end up talking about players I've reviewed when I'm talking about the next one. I get all confused. Right, we're going to do our review. Music off while I'm reviewing, if I can find... That's not music, what am I doing? That's the music. Spotify, you idiot. Hang on just a second, because my phone's decided it's a perfect opportunity to be a dick. Always when I start streaming, my phone starts doing stuff. Must be 1 second, hang on. The hell? Hang on. Hang on. Right, that's that. Wait. Right. Cool. Right, music's off. Let's do it. Right. I'll run through the view. Let me know your thoughts as we go along, and I'll do my spin, and then we'll do the next event. Right. Hey everyone, I'm going to take a look at this week's Champions League Player of the Week pack. As always, I'll put timestamps in the description, so if there's a particular player you want to hear about, click on the description, there'll be a link to take you straight to them. So all 5 stars, they usually are in the Champions League packs, not always. Let's start with... Oh, battle will be interesting, this guy. So we've got Luis Suarez, and it's a Luis Suarez who doesn't racially abuse people, which is nice. So he's got a face scan, a goal poacher. This is like a pretty bog standard Player of the Week striker, whereas awareness and finishing just aren't that great, but he is pretty quick. But yeah, a bit of kicking power, a bit of awareness and finishing, all right on the ball. Kind of an all right striker, isn't he? Have we had a Luis Suarez card before? I'm not sure. Not this one anyway. He got heading and aerial, although he's only 6'1", is jumping 68, so, and his heading 70. So yeah, he's got the skills to make him better in the air, but he's still gonna be terrible in the air. As with most Player of the Week strikers, he doesn't have acrobatic finishing, but he's got first time shot, long range goal, long range shooting, heel trick, fighting spirit. He's got some good skills there. So yeah, on the whole, I don't see anything special about this guy. There's no league challenge for him apart from the Champions League one, obviously. And obviously if you rock a Colombia squad, like some people do, it could be handy for that. But yeah, no league challenge from Portugal. He doesn't look too great for me. He's quick. The awareness and finishing are kind of okay, but I want better than kind of okay, don't I? Especially if it's one I can't use in league challenges for the most part. So yeah, that to me looks like a pretty standard meh Player of the Week centre forward. What do you guys think? Mid, yeah, exactly. Oh, Delete has just reviewed the whole pack. Filler, except for Sporting or Colombia fans. Yeah, I think that's the deal, really. I mean, if you're new to the game, or you know, like they're saying there, if you're Colombian, if you're a Sporting fan, or is it Girona you played for before? He's in Spain, I think, before. Yeah, if you've got some emotional attachment to this guy, it could be a very nice pickup for you. But in terms of just straight up ability and kind of value, no league challenge from Portugal, and he's not amazing. Very perfectly usable. Got a good selection of skills there. Maybe not every skill, acrobatic finishing, as is often the case, is missing. But yeah, got good pace, and then you got a bunch of stats that are okay, but okay is not what you're really looking for, is it? So yeah, it could be a usable striker if he suits you, and certainly if you've got an emotional attachment to him. But beyond that, not a very exciting card. Anton. I'm not going to risk being demonetized. So we've got Anton from Ajax, no face scan. Attacking right back, it's the only position he can play, and he's dreadful at defending. Apart from that, he's kind of decent for an attacking fullback. But yeah, if you want a very attacking fullback, you don't really care about defending, could be a fun one. But if you like your defenders to be able to defend, probably not going to be quite so much fun. Not when you're defending anyway. Skill-wise, one touch through, pinpoint, outside curler. So you got a nice bunch of skills going forward. Man marking, deception, sliding acrobatic thing. Okay, so he's only really missing blocker. I think blocker's the only skill he's really missing. Apart from that, you've got a great session of skills there, but to what extent does that make up for the fact he can't defend to save his life? It's pretty limited. And again, like with Luis Suarez, there's no league challenge from the Netherlands, so limited use for this guy in terms of challenges and modes, and he can't defend to save his life. So as a very attacking fullback who's a lot better going forward than defending, could be a nice one, but like I say, if you like defenders to be able to defend, could be a big issue for you. I like attacking fullbacks. I never use defensive fullbacks. I like my attacking fullbacks to get forward and contribute to the attack, and it'll be very handy on that side, in that regard. But defensively, even for me, I like my forwards to be a lot better than that defensively, so that really holds this guy back. But just the defense is really holding back too much for me. But like I say, if you're not too bothered about that, you just want your fullbacks to really bomb forward, he could be a fun one for you. What's chat thinking? What is this mid guard? I guess you're talking about Suarez. Risky surname, yeah. Underwhelming stats, skills are decent. Wish he could have had right mid proficiency. Yeah, as a right midi, I mean, even as a right midi, he's not that great technically. So yeah, it's not a brilliant card. This if his defenses had like maybe just at least five extra points, maybe I'd have said that's a pretty usable right back. But I don't think any kind of defender, even an attacking fullback, is really usable. I mean, he's usable, I guess, but those defenses are bad. But yeah, like you say there, he's got those skills to back him up. So it's not a terrible card. There's plenty of stats there that are either okay or pretty decent, but the defensive stats are important on any kind of defender, even attacking fullback. And again, no league challenge, so apart from the Champions League one. So yeah, there's too many things to go against this guy. Yes, he's got some positives, but ultimately, again, like with Luis Suarez, how much use is I'm going to get out of this guy? Yeah, I don't see a great deal really. Robert Navarro, was that last guy a booster? No, he wasn't. So Robert Navarro, this is our first booster. This guy's actually quite good in real life. I've seen him a few times. No face scan. He will get one at some point. Right, guess the booster. I always say end product. There's something else, isn't it? Accuracy. Yeah, there we go. Accuracy. Okay, so he's got the accuracy booster. So we've got a creative playmaker who, when he's in A form, his low pass goes as high as 83, which is not good. So yeah, am I going to have the same rant again? I'm going to try to not have the same rant again, but you've got a creative playmaker, attacking midfielder who can't pass the ball. I mean, that's not great. Has he got one touch and three? Must do. Yeah, he's got one touch and three. He's got some good skills there. Got a few skills in the ball, and he got long range curl, long range shooting, one touch and through, pinball crossing. So yeah, end product wise, he's got a good section of skills. But in terms of the stats, end product wise, I mean, his crossing will be decent. Certainly on A form, we'll have a pretty good cross on him, but so low pass is important on a playmaker, especially as an attacking midfielder. Is it high enough? No. 80 is not high enough. When he gets A form, 83. Bear in mind, you're not going to get +3 for 83. You're going 85 maximum fully boosted for low pass. Sure, if you're using Pair 1, Smart Assist and all that, you can get away with it, but I don't know. That's dodgy. But he's got a reasonable amount of pace. He is pretty tidy on the ball. The attacking awareness, and especially on A form and finishing, is okay. Left wing, maybe? Could be a left wing if the playing style works for you on a winger. For me, it doesn't really. He could be. I think he's been a lot better on the left wing than he is as an attacking midfielder, just because of that passing. So yeah, a bit of pace, pretty decent on the ball. I think as a left wing, he could be handy as an inverted winger, cutting onto his right foot. Got some decent end product for a winger. So yeah, attacking midfielder with that passing, not for me. But as a left winger, is it an amazing card? No, but if the playing style works for you, I think it could be a tidy one for the Spanish league challenge. You do have a league challenge for this guy. I think that's where he's going to be best, left wing. What is chat thinking about this guy? No reason to use these guys unless you like them. Gosh. Lacks attacking awareness. What, this guy? Nah, not for a winger, or you're watching on delay and talking about Luis Suarez. This guy for a winger, I think the attacking awareness is fine. It's absolutely fine for me. Two-footed? Yeah, not particularly. He's kind of halfway there. Has he got outside curler? He's got outside curler. Yeah, this is probably the most valuable card out of the ones we've seen so far, to a great extent, just because he got the Spanish League Challenge. But like I say, I don't think he's going to be best in his normal position of attacking midfield because his passing just isn't good enough. But as a winger coming off the left wing, if the playing style works for you on a winger, an inverted winger, you might not have electric speed, but the passing is pretty decent for a wide man. Finishing, attacking awareness are fine, tidy on the ball. He's got a little bit of pace, good balance. I think as a winger, he could be right, just not as an attacking midfielder. This is not just another one of these cards where they've made him a playmaker, especially as an attacking midfielder, and given him terrible passing, which just seems utterly silly to me. But not enough low pass or stamina, can't pass. Yeah, the stamina's not great. It's not dreadful, but it's not good, is it? That's fair. Yeah, so he may be getting tired second half. But yeah, attacking midfield for me, as I know. But left wing, it could be a pretty handy one for the Spanish League Challenge. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus again. Didn't we have him quite recently? Another booster. Got a face scan, of course. What's the booster? Guess the booster. Striker's instinct all day long. Yes, there we go. So centre forward. That was the Inter game, wasn't it? Striker's instinct booster. Is there not a pretty strong case for making him not a deep line forward? I didn't really feel like he was playing like a deep line forward. I would have thought he was a poacher or a fox based on the game that I saw, but I don't know. What do I know? I just watch the matches. Some people apparently don't, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it? There's two Arsenal fans in chat. Was he a deep line forward against Inter? I didn't think he was. Don't know when he played as a deep line forward. Yeah, that's a weird one. But anyways, he's I mean, again, another player of the week striker where the attacking awareness and finishing I mean, that finishing's poor. The awareness, you're already going +3 with an 89 rate manager. 82 for finishing. Really? If you're good enough to get into Champions League player of the week for your performance against Inter, 82 finishing. What are they doing? It's just it's just an utterly silly decision. Pace is kind of okay for a deep line forward. It's alright, I guess. For a striker, pretty decent on the ball. 74 low pass isn't bad for a striker. He's got one touch pass. He's not got through passing though. So yeah, he's not got long range shooting. So this guy is not. Forget about how good or bad he is. Just looking at the stats that he's got, the balancing of the stats and the playing style and the skills that he's got, it doesn't all marry up to make him a good deep line forward. It doesn't work. It's like a square peg in a round hole. If he's going to be a good deep line forward, he's going to have through passing, have long range shooting. Nah, it doesn't work for me. But just as a striker, if that playing style works for you, and you don't want to use him to kind of drop deep and get involved in the build up and pass the ball, you just want to use him as a striker. I mean, there's a lot of qualities there, but again, finishing 82. What are we doing there? What are we doing with this card? Someone explain this card to me. I don't really get it, but wide lefty could do a job. What do you get from that? Yeah, okay. So when he's on A form, especially decent on the ball, awareness and finishing, fantastic for a wide man. Pace is all right for a wide man, even if it's not amazing. He could be decent wide left, and then you don't have a playing style at all. That's an option. Good balance as well. A little bit of physical strength. But yeah, I don't know. As an out-and-out striker, pretty good skill set there. First time, non-bench curler, heading, stole control. But with that playing style, it's not going to be as aggressive with the forward runs as a poacher or a fox would be. So there are qualities there in terms of the ability, in terms of the skills. Certainly an A4, either the striker or as the left wing could be very handy. Again, you've got the English League challenge, so it's another one you can use them on the main league challenges. But I just think that playing style is wrong. And I don't think it really suits the whole balance of the stats and the skills he's got. So it's not a bad card at all. It's a very decent one. But if he's a deep line forward, he's not quite got the skills or the stats to match up the playing style. And if he's an out-and-out centre forward, his finishing's terrible. But he could be half decent left wing. So for sure, if he can fit into your team and you can give him a role where you get the best out of him, could be a good card, that. But I just think they've done a bad job of it. What's chat saying before I move on? Felt like a poacher, more a poacher than... Yeah, I thought he was more of a poacher. Or fox in the box, says Moose, yeah. He's got to be a poacher or a fox based on that match, surely. It's like they just couldn't be bothered to change their playing style, or just forgot or something. Don't get Konami giving deep line forward players worse passing than goal poachers. Yeah. Can dribble well, move forward, can't shoot. Yeah. 82 finishing is crazy, as in not good, yeah. Overall playing style is indeed a deep forward. I mean, generally speaking, he might often be, but yeah, not in that match, I don't think. Serdo Dursun has 84 finishing, much better. Suarez was definitely more of a deep line forward against PSG. Konami logic, yup. Only 78 heading. Yeah, he scored a header, didn't he? Did they give him superiority? No, they didn't. Not enough speed for left wing. Yeah, borderline. The acceleration on A form's alright, but yeah, speed's a bit. It's borderline. You can get away with it for sure. Small, nimble, lack of finishing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that sums it up. Yeah, you've all pretty much echoed, I think, my thoughts. Lots of qualities there, but you weigh it all up, you balance it all out, the stats, the skills, the playing style. I just think they've done a bad job with the card, really. Right, this one's a bit more straightforward. Fofana from Chelsea. Got a face scan, build up centre back, defensively pretty good, pace is pretty good for centre back. Jumping the aerial and physical strength a bit iffy, especially when you consider he's got 74 heading. I'm guessing they've nerfed that. They keep doing that on these trending centre backs. So yeah, a bit of a question mark physically and aerially, but on the whole, solid centre back this. You got heading and aerial, then you got man marking, searching blocker, sliding, acrobatic flight. You got all your defensive skills that you need there. One touch pass and load off they're thrown in. There's a couple of bonus passing skills. This is just a straight up solid centre back, really. It's not incredible, but it's not terrible either. It's just a bit of a question mark over the. I mean, some people would say that physical contact's fine. To be fair, I would say I like it to be over 90 if possible, but you can get away with that. But I think certainly aerially, the height's okay at 6'3", and he's got aerial superiority, but jumping 84, heading 74, he's not going to be amazing in the air. So yeah. Physical and aerial strength, slight question mark. Apart from that, good solid centre-back for your English League squad, I think. I don't think there's anything wrong with that card. I think it's a solid centre-back for anyone to pick up, really. Fofana seems decent. Could have used a few points into jumping / physical or passing. Yeah, agreed, exactly, yeah. Speed is much more important now. Yes, and he's got pretty good speed. Yeah. Yeah. Again, echoing my thoughts, I think, really there. It's a solid centre-back, just slight concern, that physical and aerial strength, especially with heading being so poor. If you're going to head the ball with this guy, just press shoot and head the ball as far away from your goal as you can. Don't take any risks. But yeah, only slight concerns there on the whole. Like we said there, good pace, defensively pretty solid. Yeah, decent. That's a decent centre-back, especially for your English League squads or your France squad. Yes. So this is the card I'm not going to be getting today. We've got Johan Wessel. He's got a booster, and the booster is aggression, acceleration, physical contact, stamina. I don't know what the booster is. Hard worker. That's fair. That is fair because you got an assist by tackling someone pretty much. Okay. Unwavering form. Okay. Centre forward goal poacher. You can play on both wings. Again, you got a centre forward goal poacher and player of the week whose attack awareness and finishing are pretty meh. But they don't want us to spend these packs, do they? Pretty good on the ball for a goal poacher. Pace is good. On A form, it's good. When he's not on A form, you could maybe question the acceleration. I think you can get away with it. Speed 90 before you boost. I think on the whole, the pace is pretty decent before the boost. Certainly good when he's boosted. He got a little bit of kicking power bonus shots. I think he deserves a bit more physical contact than that. He's reasonably strong, Wesser. He gets a bit more with the boost. Balance is kind of okay. Would like a bit more, but it is what it is. Stamina likewise, meh. Passing is alright. What skills have we got on him? Well, he's got through passing. Okay, so Gabriel Jesus is a deep line forward. He has 76 low pass, no through passing. Wisser's got 72 low pass. He does have through passing. Cool. Did he do a through pass or did he just like tap the ball to Gordon to tap it in? I don't know. What skills have we got? We've got aerial superiority, but we don't have heading. Okay. Soul control, long range curler, first time shot, important one. Sliding tackle, that's new. Trap back, is that new? Super sub. This is an interesting card actually. And I've just noticed the aggression is pretty high as well. And even without the boost, he's pretty aggressive for a striker. So he's quite aggressive. You got trap back and sliding tackle. Cool. It's an interesting one. I'll give him that. And he's a super sub. This is an interesting card, to be fair. It's not an amazing one, but it's an interesting one. You got some of the most important skills for a striker, and then you got a few random bonus ones to do a bit of defending when you're pressing the defenders and stuff, which is fair enough based on that game. Basically, both our first two goals just came from us pressing their defenders and forcing them to make terrible mistakes. So yeah, fair enough, really. So that's an interesting one. Whereas Gabriel Jesus, I think they did a really weird job with that card. I think they've done a pretty good job with this one. Because it wasn't all about having amazing awareness and finishing and all the rest. It was actually about the fact that he was pressing and working hard and stuff. So yeah, fair play. And it's an interesting one. Is it an amazing one? No. The awareness and finishing are the two things that hold him back a little bit. But outside of that, you got a lot of quality there, especially on the ball. They've actually been a little bit generous there. And with the bonus defending ability and the aggression and stuff. So yeah, fair play. It's an interesting one. It's not one I think would be great to pick up because he'll be one of your best strikers. But it certainly could be worth picking up because he's a bit different, especially as a super sub. You throw him on, maybe when you're winning in the second half, you throw him on and he's kind of pressing for you and winning the ball back high up the pitch and stuff. But yeah, great card, no, but interesting one, could be a handy one, absolutely. What is chat saying? Yeah, hey, late for this rise review. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in, anyone who's new. I'll get back to you all properly when we're done with the live review. Curious about this card. Centre forward has decent tackling and sliding tackle here. Stamina is low for someone with that aggression. Definitely a super sub. Yeah, maybe. I mean, certainly on A form, I think the stamina's fine. If he's not on A form, yeah, maybe borderline. Good card for meta pressing. Meta pressing, maybe. Reminds me of the John Duran card I didn't get, does it? Yeah, it's an interesting one. That, like I say, it's even being biased as a Newcastle fan, it's not an amazing card. You know, certainly not an A for me, like a bit more acceleration, and regardless of the boost, because it doesn't affect those stats. The awareness and finishing, again, like with a lot of strikers in Player of the Week packs, are not what most people would want them to be. I'd like them to be a good few points higher. Maybe it's a bit more balanced, but yeah, ultimately he does have he's got some good skills in terms of having some of the most important skills for a striker. And he's got a few random bonus ones. He can press and tackle, and he's a super sub, so he's got a slightly different kind of overall profile, the abilities he's got, what he can bring to your team, especially as a super sub. Could you use him out wide? I mean, he's got decent dribbling. He's not amazing on the ball control's iffy, the tight possession's a bit poor. Wide left, he could do a job, I think. He's got a long range curler, through passing. You could do worse on your left wing if you really need a left wing option for your English League challenge, for example. You could do worse. I'm not going to tell you he's great as a left winger, but you could do worse. Definitely don't fancy him as a right winger. But yeah, you do have the option of a left wing if you're really desperate. But yeah, certainly as a striker, is he amazing? No, but is he a pretty handy one with a slightly different profile, with a bit of a bonus with his ability to press and defend from the front? Yeah, it could be an interesting one. Could be a handy pickup. Could be a very nice pickup for me. It will be. I won't be getting him, obviously, but yeah, could be a handy card, that. He's bald as well. That's instant matter. Interesting take from Anonymous. Right. I've heard people talk about this guy. So we've got Kefren Turam. Got a face scan. And this guy's got cool hair. It kind of bounces around, doesn't it? It's got animated hair in game. So that's one positive. And he's got a booster, which boosts attacking awareness, defensive awareness, acceleration, stamina. Is that some kind of counter or, oh, what's it called? Balancer. Oh, I knew that. Balancer. There was one last week, Balancer. Right, I've heard that people were talking about this guy, getting all excited about him. Why? Can someone explain why? What's amazing about this card? He's tall. Is it just one of these ones where he's got long legs and everyone gets excited about him having long legs? That seems to happen a lot. As far as I can see it, his attack awareness isn't particularly good. His defensive awareness, I mean, it's a bit better with A1 to be fair. It's not so great without the A1 boost. He can't tackle very well. He's kind of meh on the ball. His passing is not great for a midfielder. Athletically, he's good. That's the good thing with this Turam guy. He's big, he's physical. His physical profile is fantastic. He's quick, he's very strong. His balance isn't bad for a big, strong, physical guy. And his stamina's pretty good, especially on A4. Yeah, athletically, I can see why people would really want this card. But in terms of the actual, you know, ability to play football, kind of meh to me. Doesn't look that great. Certainly do not fancy him as a DMF because he cannot tackle very well. As an all-rounder in the middle of the park, yeah, it looks alright, but nothing amazing, like I say, especially without A4, the awareness going forward and defending is not great. And on the ball and passing might not be terrible with any of those, but nothing's particularly great there either. Skill-wise, what we got, one touch and through, insertion blocker, sliding fighting. Good selection skills for a box-to-box centre mid as an all-rounder. Bit of everything, really. Bit of everything. Double touch and soul control, long-range shooting, heel trick, passing, bit of defending. Yeah, he's a good big physical all-rounder, really. I don't think he's amazing. I've not read in any great detail what people have been saying, but I had a quick glance on Discord and on socials, and there's a few people sound like they're really liking this card. He does look like a good one, but he doesn't look like an amazing one to me. I'm not sure. I don't quite see what's that exciting about him. What is everyone saying? Never knew they changed from right back to centre midfield. What are you on about? Oh, you're talking about Turam because his dad. Reading lots of people hype this card up. Yeah, I have. It needs either more defensive awareness or attack. He needs more on a bunch of his stats, in my opinion. I don't want to sound like a negative Nancy, but there's a bunch of stats there that just aren't really what I'd want them to be. Speed and long legs, also a Turam name. Yeah, is that it? He's just quick and he's got long legs. Is that the excitement? People praising his player model. Yeah, the physical model, the athletic side of things. Long legs fetish, yeah. I have his Juve card. He's like a taller Conte. Yeah, I will say I've not had a proper card of his, but I've used his GP card once or twice. He is good in game. His physical profile, he's kind of. There are some players in this game who are big and tall and physically strong, and they feel a bit clunky, but he doesn't have that. He can move. And I think that's probably what's really appealing about him. So I do understand why people like him. Outside curler would have been nice. Yeah. Solid, but not worth the hype. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I don't want to sound like I'm saying it's a bad card because it's not a bad card. But in terms of the hype, when people get hyped about Player of the Week card, I'm expecting more than this. You know, even when you get the A-form boost, you know, the attacking awareness is still a bit low. Defensively, still can't tackle. And on the ball, you know, ball control 84, yeah. Tight possession 82. I mean, he can dribble a bit for a centre mid, and then the passing. I mean, you're just about in +3 territory for low pass, but unless you're using smart assists, I don't think that's great for low pass. So, yeah, like I say, with the player model, from my limited experience and from what other people have said, you know, he's a big physical guy. He can move, and he's, you know, he could be a presence in the middle of the park. And he does have really good pace for a centre midfielder, and he's strong. And like I say, all the athletics down the right there, apart from jumping, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, athletically he's great. The physical model that he's got, physical profile, whatever you want to call it, really strong. Like I say, the other stats, the defending and all the on-the-ball stuff, the technicals, it's not that amazing. So it could be a very handy one. Could certainly be a good card. It is a good card on the whole. It could be a very handy one for the Italian league change. But in terms of all the hype, cheap Vieira, behave. Yeah, like Moose said there, I don't think he's worth the hype really. But if you just ignore the hype and just look at it for what it is, it's a solid midfield card. It could be a handy one for your Italian league squad. But unlike some people who, for whatever reason, and I respect people's opinions, there's people who really like this card, who are excited about it, but I just don't think it's that great. Good, but not that amazing. This is a good card, so there's not a lot you need to say about this card. It's just a straight up really good solid goalie. His arm reach is it 173, I think, so it's not amazing, but it's not bad. He's got decent arm coverage, and the important thing really is that all these goalie stats are good. 90 plus on all 5 of your goalie stats. You don't need a booster. This is just a good goalie. What do you need to say about this card? I've got an Alisson card from Premier League pack, I think I got him from. Solid, really, he does the job. This one looks like it's a bit better. You know, all 5 goalie stats going over 90. Distribution is not amazing, but it's not bad. Pretty average for a goalie. You got low punt and long throw. And your jumping reaches 70 with your game plan boost, so that's not bad for a player of the week keeper. Yeah, well, what can you say about this card? Where's the weakness? I don't see it. All 5 goalie stats over 90. It's Alisson. Physical profile's okay. Not amazing, but it's not bad at all. He's got a decent physical profile. Just a really good solid goalie, that, for your English league squad especially. Really good keeper card, that. I think it's a proper solid goalie. Performance crazy in game. Not sure if we're talking about Thuram or Alisson. Alisson certainly is good. Very, very solid goalie card. Yeah, agreed. Oh, you got him, did you? Nice one for your Liverpool squad. Better than the most recent Premier League. Well, yeah, that's the one I got. Less reflexes, but more awareness and powering. Yeah, so slightly better on the whole. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Better passing, and oh, he's got better passing as well. That's good. Cool. Oh, you're talking about Thuram. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's just a really good goalie. I don't think anyone really needs any detailed thoughts on that. You've only got to look at that card to know it's a really good goalie. He's not got the crazy physical profile of goalkeepers like, you know, Van der Sar, Vanya, those massive guys, but there's no problem with the physical profile. And as far as those goalie stats are concerned, really good. 90 plus all 5. You don't always get that. There's a lot of good goalies in Player of the Week in recent weeks and months, but this is a good one, even by Player of the Week standards. Good, solid goalie, especially for an English league squad. Frankie, so he's been in Player of the Week before. This isn't his best Player of the Week card, obviously. He's one of these guys who's had one of those rare goated Player of the Week cards from days of the past. We don't see those anymore, but yeah, Frankie de Jong, good on the ball, good passing. Attack awareness sucks a bit, depends how you're going to use him. Defensively, he's not brilliant. Decent pace for centre mid. Got a little bit of physical strength, not a huge amount. Decent balance, good stamina. This to me just looks like a bog standard Frankie card. I don't see anything particularly out of the ordinary about it. What have we got skill wise? Have they added 1 or 2? Obviously you expect the soul control, 1 touch and through, weighted, outside curler. He's got interception, fighting spirit. Yeah, as if you're going to play him as a defensive midfielder, I think he's lacking 1 or 2 defensive skills, and he's definitely lacking a bit with his defensive and physical stats. Centre back for me is out of the question. He's not strong enough defensively or physically by a long stretch to play centre back. So he's either going in some kind of double pivot, or he's going to be in the middle of the park as a centre mid, as a kind of all rounder. It's clear where his strengths lie. His strengths lie in getting him on the ball and playmaking. The defensive and physical side is not so strong. But yeah, getting him on the ball and playmaking as an orchestrator could be very handy. But yeah, like I say, I don't want to sound negative again, but the attack awareness sucks. His shooting won't be great. He's not great defensively. But yeah, in terms of what he's good at, get him on the ball, playmaking, orchestrating. Good Frankie de Jong card. Just like I say, it doesn't look anything special. It doesn't look anything out of the ordinary to me. What are we saying? Does he even play centre-back anymore? Yeah, if Barca really need a goal, they're sometimes sticking back at centre-back and they throw another midfielder on. Looks very good. Haven't got a card from him yet. If you've not got a De Jong card, it's a good one. Yeah, like I said, I don't sound negative. I've got a trainable one from, I think it's from the Messi Ambassador pack, possibly. The way mine's trained up is kind of, I feel like it's slightly better than this, to be honest. Maybe it's not quite as good with some of the technicals, but mine's got slightly better defending stats. I don't think mine's got quite as much physical contact, actually, as well. Solid all-around midfielder, but those defensive stats are bad for DMF. And God forbid centre-back. Yeah, exactly. His centre-back card's still useful. Yeah, it's goated. One of those rare ones, wasn't it? It was a really good card. Just got him with the free spin, have his old build-up with better defending and attacking stats. Yeah, it's the same one again. And that old Player of the Week card. The one from the Barca pack is better as a DMF. Oh, did they boost him a bit defensively, did they? This one neater as a CMF. Okay, interesting. His old centre-back Player of the Week is amazing. Yup. Barca pack card looks way better, does it? I have the OP centre-back versions. Everyone's talking about that card. It's one of those Player of the Week cards that people still talk about. His centre-back is 180 centimetres. This one's 181. He's growing the centimetre. They've been updating their heights, haven't they? They need to update some of the Newcastle players because some of the Newcastle players' heights are badly wrong. They've made Murphy too short. They've made Trippier too tall. One of those players, all his cards can be used for. Yeah, could be a very nice card for your Spanish League squad or your Barca squad. Yeah, like I say, depends how you're going to use him. Any role where you're going to give him defensive responsibilities, I think he's going to come up a bit short. But if you've got one or two other midfielders there, like an anchorman or destroyer or whatever, doing most of the defensive work, if you give this guy a license to do what he's good at, just get on the ball and play make, could be very handy. It could be a very solid De Jong card, but obviously it's not the best De Jong card we've had. Vinicius Jr. Right. Face scan. Prolific winger, left wing forward, of course. He can play centre forward, which he didn't used to be able to. So if you've got a good Vinny card, he might not be able to play centre forward. Rapid, great on the ball. Attacking bonus. Has he got a booster? No, no booster. Attacking bonus is good. Finishing is good. Low pass is okay, especially when he's got one touch as well as through passing. Is one touch new, is it? I think he's already got through passing. Got your ball roll double touch. Long range curler. Outside curler, fighting spirit. Good selection of skills. Good stats. Yeah, I mean, one thing I'll say with Vinny, regardless of exactly how high or low certain stats are, because they'll obviously shuffle the stats now and then, make him a little bit quicker or slower or a little bit better or worse on the ball. All Vinny cards feel great on the ball. He's got some serious ID, Vinny Jr. He's great on the ball. Really handy. This might not be the best Vinny card we've had, but it looks like a pretty solid one. And he's got a good search of skills. He doesn't always have long range curler. I'm not sure he's always got the ball roll double touch either. Or does he? I'm not certain on that, but he's got all the important skills ready to play wide left. You can play him as a centre forward, but the awareness and finishing are a bit iffy. 83 for finishing, you're not even in +3 territory, and he doesn't have first time shot either. So can he do some damage as a striker? Absolutely, but is he going to be great there? Yeah, don't know. But certainly wide left, loads of quality there. You get him on the ball, you run at the defender. He's got a bit of end product. That looks like a spicy card. It's a good one, that. What's chat thinking of him? Same for Pedri. Don't think we've had a bad... Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. Pedri always feels lovely on the ball. Every Pedri card's great. Same with Vinny. Yeah. Barely any change except for skills compared with your 2-year-old free highlight. Yeah, there's one the point still, isn't there? That's the one that I've got. I use that sometimes. Good Vinny stats would be good to have +1 in curl or physical contact. Yeah, that's a fair point. He's not got a huge amount of curl. I mean, obviously, curl does make a difference with long-range curlers, so yeah, that's a fair one. And yeah, they do often boost the physical contact quite a bit on attacking players and wingers and stuff, but they've not done it this time around. I guess they didn't want to make him too good, right? They've already made him that good, so I guess I understand that. And he doesn't really deserve much physical contact because you only have to breathe on him when he goes down. But yeah, fair shouts there. But that's a good Vinny card. Still better than Gabriel Jesus finishing. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, it's what can you say? It's Vinny. You know what you get from a Vinny card. Like I just said, every Vinny card's a good one, but this one's not only good, but he's got some good skills. Ball roll double touch, long range curler, one touch and through. Also got a fight spirit. If you don't have a good Vinny card, this will be an absolute bonanza for you. If you've already got a good Vinny card, this might be an upgrade. It's definitely one of the better ones that we've had of him. So, yeah, Madrid fans rioting after hearing the breathing comment. Yeah, it's a good Vinny card. If you don't have a good Vinny card, great pickup. If you're ready, you have a good Vinny card. It might still be a good one. It's a good Vinny card. This guy seems like he's had about 10 Player of the Week cards. You know, we've got Romero from Spurs. He's got a face scan, Destroyer centre back, and the booster is dueling, stealing. Oh, that's close. I mean, you don't even need the booster, really, do you? Although the booster does give him a nice boost on his physical contact, which a lot of people would suggest he does need. I would say he needs that. So yeah, without the booster, solid centre back. With the booster, good centre back. The heading's still not amazing at 80. If they nerf that slightly, they always seem to nerf the heading on Player of the Week centre backs. Yeah, the heading's not amazing, but the jumping's alright. 6'1", 86 jumping. I don't know. Is he going to be great in the air? He's not going to be dominant in the air. If you're facing someone who's spamming crosses with big tall strikers, you might actually have an issue, slight issue. But yeah, apart from that, pretty good pace. Defensives are strong even without the A-form boost. And the physical contact, like I say, is kind of borderline without A-form, but an A-form is good. That's a good, strong centre-back card, that. What's the skill situation? First time shot, I guess he scored a goal then. So you got heading and aerial, man market. You've got all the defensive skills and first time shot, basically. Yeah, he's just a straight up good, strong destroyer, really. Just without the A-form boost, some people might suggest he's a bit lacking in physical strength. Maybe acceleration even, if you're going to be harsh. But certainly on A-form, that's a good, strong sense back. That could be a really handy one for your English League squad. Hate him, but he looks good. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of Arsenal fans will put the same. Worst card there is, move on, nothing else to see, says Moose, the Arsenal fan. 27, thought he was older. Yeah, did you? 27? That sounds about right to me. Decent card, surprisingly has first time. Yeah, he must have scored a goal, mustn't he? I presume. I didn't see the game or really follow it. Good card on A-form, maybe need high jump. Yeah. Just one or two stats here that you really do kind of need that A-form boost, but certainly when you get the A-form boost, that's a good solid centre-back if you like a destroyer. He's just, yeah, just a good destroyer card, that. Could be a very handy pickup. Right, let's review the pack, shall we? Balance isn't bad as well. Yeah, it's alright, actually, to be fair. For a destroyer centre-back, good shout, yeah. Right, what does everyone think of this pack, then? Just the type of player you love in a team, but hate if he's not. Yeah, totally. Yeah, for a Champions League Player of the Week pack, I think that's alright. I don't think it's amazing. Good Vinny card. Romero's a good centre-back. Becker, good goalie. And then you got some cards that are good, but not that exciting, like De Jong. Fofana's not amazing, but he's solid. Thuram, a lot of people are excited because of the physical profile. I'm more concerned by his stats and you know, his ability to play football, which I don't think he's amazing at. But it still could be a very handy card for your Italian League squad. Wissa, not an amazing striker, but he's a bit different. Super sub with some defending ability. He's got a slightly different profile to a lot of strikers. Could be an interesting pickup. Gabriel Jesus, I just think they've done a terrible job with that card. It's not a bad one. I just don't think it really works that well. Navarro, a creative playmaker, attacking midfielder who can't pass the ball. But on the left wing, I reckon he could be decent. Anton can't defend, so that kind of ruins him, albeit in just about every other way he's solid. Luis Suarez, just an alright striker, really. Both these cards lacking a lead challenge, but you could do worse, I guess. So yeah, on the whole, I think that's an okay pack. I don't think it's a bad one, but I don't think it's a particularly great one either. What do you guys think? Amazing pack, Luis Suarez, says Ballad the Colombian. Thuram and Alisson, the pick of the bunch. Opinion. Horrible pack if I don't get him. What's up, Pav? Average Champions, yeah, pretty average Champions League pack. They're always at least decent, aren't they? But it's hard to really say it's much better than that. Good pack for new. Yeah, it's another one of these packs, isn't it? If you're new to the game, you're pretty much guaranteed at least one or two good cards. But yeah, if you've been playing the game a while, there's limited appeal, I think, from most people. Wissa and above is decent. Yeah, fair. Has to be Alisson. Yeah, I think those three. I mean, you could argue, no, not Frankie, actually. I think those three. I think Alisson, Romero, and Junior are the three for me. And then you got a whole bunch of cards that are either solid, useful cards, or just a little bit interesting in some way. And then the last two just kind of, yeah, a bit meh for me. De Jong and Thuram look good, maybe. Got Navarro, will never use him. Give him a try left wing, Pav. I think he looks alright for a left winger. Not amazing, but he could be handy. Yeah, I think we'll pretty much agree then. There are some decent ones in. It's a matter of opinion. There's a lot of people who are really interested in that Thuram card. There's some very good ones up at the top end of the pack, and there's a few that could be interesting to some people. But yeah, shall we skip to me not getting Wissa? Let's. Right, let's do it. Wish me luck. That's Romero on it. So that's, I think, my third Romero Player of the Week card. I mean, he's a good card. I'll never use him. He's not getting in my team ahead of Tony Adams. I don't like playing 2 destroyers, so yeah, I think I'll end the review there. Right, the stream's carrying on, so don't go anywhere, but if you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you for watching. I'll be doing the regular Player of the Week pack as well, so keep your eyes out for that one. That'll be going live at some point. I might even get one live before this one, I don't know. It always takes ages for these to process after the stream is finished, which is annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, keep your eyes out for both the Player of the Week reviews. They'll both be going live at some point. Maybe there's another live stream at some point. If you're not in the Discord already, jump in the Discord. And that's about that. So cheers for watching. Hope you found it useful. I'll see you next time. Bye. And for everyone who's watching live, stay there because I'm not going anywhere. I'm deliberating over whether to spin for Wissa. That's an interesting Wissa card, that. I don't think there's anyone else in that pack that I want. Even though I just said that I don't think Tram's that great, it'd be an interesting one. Because that profile, that being a big physical dude, he can run fast and all of that. I might give him a go. And his hair looks cool. I don't think I'd get any use out of any of those other cards, but I do really fancy that Wissa card. I'll put the tunes back on, hang on. Is it worth a few hundred coins, go for Wissa? What do you reckon? It might be a collector's item. I don't know how many more chances I'll get for a Wissa card, that's the thing. Tram nominating contract was better, was it? Going deep for Suarez, good luck, dude. Yeah, DeMarco's got loads, hasn't he? Got the Ajax right back, unlucky. It is interesting, isn't it? With trap back and the aggression and stuff. Go for Wissa, go for it, reckon you should. If I don't, you all owe me some coins. Yeah, I don't want any of these other cards, really. I mean, I've got Van der Sar, so I'd never use Allison. Frankie, meh. Don't need Vinny. Don't like Vinny. To be fair, Tram I'll keep. Gabriel Jesus straight in the bin. Navarro. Nah. 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 Well, Fana might be alright. Build up. Too much Gamba. $5p, that's all you'll get. You all want me to spin, don't you? Ah! He was good, was he? 4 assists in 6 games, nice. Reckon you'll get a Brazilian. Got Colombian. Drum roll. Ballard's boy, yep. I mean, nah. Nah. Hey, Ballard. I might leave him for now. I've got space in my squad. And you never know if we might get trading. I'll see you guys at. Shall we keep spinning? Blood of Jesus. Scenes when Konami announced they'll be doing weekly Portuguese events. Give me Wissa! This is what happens when there's a particular player you want. You don't get him. You get the best cards in the pack, but you don't get the one you want. I'll get some GP at least. That'll pay for some player fusion. Can't stand Vinny. And I've got him already. Feel the breeze. Imagine if you could trade in 3 Player of the Week cards to get a selection contract. That would be fair. Would it not? That would actually be good, I think. Exactly right. A lot of the time you don't even want the best one, it's just the particular one you want. You got 1,000 coins, nice Pav. Palmer for saying the moment you breathe on him he goes down. Let's hope it's Whistler. Let's just get it done. I reckon Dion. Oh my god. Oh, Konami, I hate your fucking game. It's just dumb. If I got Whistler, it wouldn't make any difference to my inclination to spin paid packs. Getting Gabriel Jesus makes me less inclined to spin paid packs. Fuck off. I wanted Marmouche. What pack are you on? Oh, is that the other Player of the Week one? Garbage card. I've got an old Gold Poacher version, it's decent. Let me just compare Romero to my current one. I'll do it in game plan. Do it in the main one. Club teams, Tottenham. It's way better. With a form at least. Wow, it's three years since I got my last one. See that? The age has gone up 3 years. I didn't realise it's 3 years. Yeah, it's 22-23 season. Oh, the old one's better on the ball. And he's better at heading. But he's way slower. And he's not quite as good at defending. I might keep them both. You never know if the meta changes or if we get trading. I'll keep hold of both. Who else did I just get? Vinny. Have I even kept my old Vinny card? I might delete it just because I can't stand him. Ah, that's not Real Madrid, you fool! So impatient. There he is. Oh wait, my one's a roaming flank. I love roaming flank. And my one's better at dribbling. Hello. Do I keep my one? Finishing doesn't matter because I use manual. Mine's quicker as well. Less kicking power. Less balance. I might keep my one, you know. I think I might keep mine. I'll stick that one. I'll keep it just for trading and stuff, I guess. Same thing. I'm so sick of not getting the player I want of Player of the Week, honestly. What is the point? It's not like these cards are even competitive. Miserable, garbage, unrewarding game. I just want to do some slide tackles up front with Whistler. That's all I want. I'm not an unreasonable man. There we go. Let's do the other Player of the Week challenge, shall we? Yay! Did you see the Moutinho in the magnetic feet pack highlight? I don't give a shit. We had a trade once. Yeah, they've got to do something. Like I say, trading 3 Player of the Weeks for a selection contract, or like what they're more likely to do, where you just trade a load of players in and you get spins on some kind of pack. I don't know why they don't do that. I don't get it. Seeing old cars still being able to play with them, yeah. Suarez and Binny Jr. Into like cards I can build, you can do skill, yeah. Why the hell Aslani to Besiktas? The hell? What am I doing? Events, Player of the Week. I'll do this one and then I'll review this one. I'm surprised to put Emi Martinez in instead of Buendia. I mean, Martinez made a couple of brilliant saves against us, but I don't think he was that good. Thought Buendia deserved it for his goal. Right, what we doing? Is it English clubs? English clubs. Ooh. Oh, but Newcastle players ain't got form. Edison's got form. Let's put Edison in. We don't need Van der Sar. Van der Fraud, more like. Category. Have they got any championship players? I've got a few. El Canus. Oh, Sugawara. Sugawara in. Ramsdale. Let's put El Canus in, shall we? Why not? Can't play SS. I wonder if St. Maximan's got form. Ryan Christie's got form. Yay! Sangari, let's stick him in. Nick Pope. I don't know if I want to put Pope in after his performance in the last game. We'll get Edison anyway, won't we? Manere's in again. Right, Maguire. Maguire and Adams. What a partnership that is. Rogers. Rogers is in. Get out, Juve. Spitting piece of shit. McNeil. Let's put McNeil in. Why not? Son's not on form. Luca Dino or Lewis Hall. Use space, my brother. Yeah, Nacho, yeah, rare. Should I put him in? Let's see who I end up with up front. Sven's going in again. Botman and Maguire, yes. Rashford. Should we put Rashford in? Gareth. Should we put Gazabaza in? No, we got Tonali. Just Eat sent me a discount. Excellent. Dinner sorted. Oh, there's my Gabriel Jesus goal poacher card. Oh, Gadesh. Yes. I was telling you guys how good he is. Let's put him in. Should we put Jesus in? Yes. Oh, I've got Andy Cole. Gibbs White, that's a goated card. Low key goated. Right, let's just grab Iheanacho. He's not even got form, but we'll stick him anyway. Oh, Onuachu! I just noticed Onuachu, my old GP Onuachu. Both tomatoes on D, harsh. Didn't do much wrong, did he? Should we put Ilias Chair in? Or 158 centimetres of him? Yes. De Bruyne out. You don't need De Bruyne when you got Chair. Right, I need a centre mid in there. There we go. El Khanous isn't that... Is he that good? Oh, he's decent, actually. Didn't he go to the Bundesliga, El Khanous? Let's give Sugawara a game, why not? I'll do it. Maguire up for corners, obviously. Billing. You want some billing, do you? You want billing, you get billing. Right, second half, we'll put Billing and Onuachu on and we'll mash some crosses into the box. Who do I drop? No, Khanous. Who do I drop? I don't need Irwin now, do I? He's a beast in your PES 20 Master League. Lewis Hall linked with Liverpool, good luck. How many billions of pounds you got? Gareth Barry, why'd I get rid of him? It actually is good there. Ranieri's lovely. You really feel that low centre of gravity on him. I'm so glad I got that card. Thoughts on Rodgers' card? What, the one? This one here? Excellent card. For a card that's only got one stat that hits 90, it's a really good card. Billing all the skills? No, Billing's got a weird mix, I think. Yeah, he's not got through passing, he's not got fighting spirit. Most importantly, he's got heading and aerial, and he's about 7 foot tall, so yes. Right, let's do it. Classic 10. Yeah, I don't think I got that one. I love the Classic 10 playing style though. Ah. Ah. Yeah, he's good, Rodgers, because he's got that kind of... He's technically good on the ball and good kind of in terms of the pace and all that, but he's got that physical strength as well, hasn't he? Harry, good lad. Go on, Lewis. No? Foul? No, apparently not. Then we'll see the goal that Papos scored last night. Woo! Absolute scorcher. Oh, shit. Unlucky. Can't miss the shot if you don't take the shot. Nah. Nine Arrows didn't want to get to that ball for some reason. Or the Coventry. I watched Coventry the other night against Norwich. Norwich beat them. Ding! Liverpool. Whoa, whoa. Harry. I got gold tomorrow on UFL, and then I've just added the Bruno card. I've just been for that as well now. Oh, oh Lewis. Oh! Why are frogs so happy they eat whatever bugs them? Wah, 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 wah. Whoops, fucked that up. Thank you. Harry Maguire. Get off. Get off. I'm Andy Cole. Get off me. Good ash. Oh, I wanted Andy Cole there. Damn it. Yes. No, I know, he's amazing. I need to get my monitor replaced. It's got some weird glitch thing. Every now and then my monitor kind of gets all these thin black stripes going all the way across the screen. They're only quite faint, but it's annoying. You're saying like 6 months old. Nwaneri with the towering header. Oh. Don't understand the celebration. Yeah, I've never seen that. I'm guessing one player did it once, and it was maybe it went viral on TikTok or something. It'd be some nonsense like that. I especially don't get why they put the effort into making a random celebration like that for the game, when so many players don't have their actual celebration, like Batistuta and loads of regular players. Like, they should focus on making the game more kind of realistic and immersive before they start putting dumb shit in. Lucky Andy. Whoops, no, you're right, I shot that. Ah! Oh, straight through saying, oh, come on. Give me a break. Gadesh. Ah. Past, the present and future walked into a bar. It was a bit tense. Oh no. Oh no. With a game face. A couple of jets going over my neighborhood. I hear them but can't see them. Really? Random. Morgan. Alright, Maguire. There's only one thing happening now. Going for a dribble, boys. Go on, Maguire. Go on. Alright. Oh. Johnson. Gadesh. American set out for Chinese government flying over your house. It won't have any problem. Oh, Numeneri. Oh, banger! Get in, Lewis. Big fan of whiteboards, I find them quite remarkable. Oh no. I'd save that if it wasn't against the AI. Goalkeeper shouldn't bear it as well. Oh well. I have a feeling that Numeneri card's only a 4-star as well, you know. Oh, good. Is Sugawara still at Southampton? Go on, go on. Ah.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, what am I doing there? Curlers are so broken on manual. Oh, hello. Get up! Why does it take so long? Whoops, didn't want to do that. But no, it's not Sakamoto. What's the best tea to drink while watching a match? Penalty. Oh dear. Oh dear. You're running off fumes here, dude. Yes, Denali. Come on, Roger, score. Oh. Must have been what Gallo and Barca have been drinking. And PSG. It's not what Newcastle have been drinking though, because we didn't get any of our penalty shots last night for some reason. Oops. Bang! Got him. Get wrecked. Oops. Oh shit. I tried to put the ball down, didn't realise there's a guy behind me. All-out TV show? No. Bang. Used to hate cross spammers, still do, but now I hate smart assist tackle spammers. Smart assist is just what needs to be said about it. We need matchmaking filters. So all these people say I'm going to get rid of smart assist and remove it from the game. We need matchmaking filters. That's all we need. I genuinely don't think they're ever going to add them. I think if they were going to add them, they'd have added them by now. Oops. I want to tell Drake like Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's a bit of a just logged on. What the hell is magnetic feet? Basically, if you're not skillful enough to avoid getting tackled, the game helps you because you paid. That's magnetic feet, I guess, probably. Just the latest bit of garbage they've added to the game. New jab category. Brighton. I forgot to spam crosses. Should we spam crosses? Yes. Oh, Billing can't play SS. That's disappointing. Big ball up front. 90 jumping. He can play AMF, that'll do. Who's spamming crosses for us? McNeil on the left. Who can spam crosses from the right? Rogers? I'm playing manual, so I don't need to be able to actually cross the ball. Just as long as I can run and stuff. Should put Chair on the right. I just want to use him. Not used him in ages. Do. Yeah, wasn't it? You spam some crosses? Yeah. Do. So Bandy is going to do. Quite funny they give it to Bellingham since he has two of the same magnets on his feet. Go on, Paul. Billing. Damn it. I think chair's got like 40 for physical contact. Yes. Go on, chair. Go on, chair. Ball. Yes. Do the flip. Do the backflip. Do the backflip. Oh. What's Harry Kane's favourite dessert? The hurricane. What was that? I know he's shit, but come on now. Nah, I was just going to say Sugawara. I was trying to run him to the right to block the cross, and it moved him to the left. It moved him away from where I was trying to put him. And then they score. Okay. Okay, Konami. Is it worth doing this bullshit in a fucking AI match? Is it? Is it? Or is it just the way your game works in all modes? Fuck. How does Bob Marley like his donuts with jam in? Vanuatu dominance, yep. No. Oh, it's 30. One of them is, boys. Why is the AI suddenly crying? It's not ideal. Billing! Oh! Oh, Sandra, good lad. Oh! Unlucky ball. All the big lads at the far post. Who's that guy? Oh, is it Harry? Vanuatu bidding and Harry. And the corner obviously goes to Ilias Chair, who's about 5 foot tall. Excellent. Excellent. Of course. Ah. Okay. Michael Jackson's favourite movie genre, thrillers. Oh dear. Oh dear. Getting worse. I'm not even reading these out anymore. Oh. Come on, chair. Come on, chair. Oh god. I was dreading someone getting close to him. Oh! Oh! Did you see the video of someone going in practice with smart assist and he can't run the ball out? Yeah, that's always been the case. That's one of the first things on. But I don't think... I'm not sure if it's even... Well, maybe that's something they did with auto control. but it wasn't a smart assist yet. Maybe they've added the smart assist, but everything's garbage with smart assist. It's just, it is what it is, isn't it? It corrects your errors, that's the point of it. I guess trying to run the ball straight out of play could be considered an error. Ah, game, fuck off. Why is it bullshitting me in an AI match? What the fuck? What's the point of that? It's actually trying. Where's my right winger? Oh, he's a whole player. Shit, he's in the middle. The difference in the difficulty from this compared to the Player of the Week one. Jesus Christ. Why? Go on, Paul. Go on, Paul. Ah. Do. Might be an update next Thursday. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Yes, Sangare. I heard you made full use of his long legs there. Oh, they go with the big ball. Ah.
She looks deep into my eyes, her mind silent. The problems in her head pile up. Again and again, she tells me how sick she is. Everything is so hard for her. Why don't you just tell me? Everything could be so simple, but you want to make it difficult for yourself. For yourself. For yourself. For yourself.
Sinistra's on one. Yes, Paul. Long reach tackle. You're not winning. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, yes! Backflip, backflip, backflip. Oh. I bet his Showtime card does the backflip. Ban gacha packs in Brazil for under 18s. Good. That's one small step in the right direction. A long way to go. Oh, the turn from Paul. Good feet for a big man. Oh, nearly got him in. Yes, chair. No chair. Nice. Got wristed. Thanks. Ah. Nah. Cannot select the fucking player I want. Adiemi does a backflip, does he? It's what I mean, player celebrations, it's so dumb. They should actually start putting them in the game as something that you can buy with GP or whatever. I shouldn't give them ideas, obviously, but... like the way they do it in Fortnite, where you can assign them to players. Like, a player should have a personal celebration, and you should have like 1 or 2 slots where you can like give them celebrations. I know it's not exactly what the game needs, but... at least that way you could force a player to do his real life celebration. The generic ones are just so boring. They always do the same ones over and over, and it just wouldn't be difficult for them to put the right celebrations on the right players, because they're in the game. And Onuachu's got the backflip, for example, he just never does it. Or at least he had it at one point. They just don't want us to have anything that's fun, do they? That's not Paul. It's Billy. That's Paul. Paul's not interested. Bandido! Oops, need to do that. Do you want to make a decent run, McNeil? Like ever? Chair with the header. Yeah, that's the thing, right? They got the celebrations in the game, but even on a paid legend card, they're like, nah, he's just going to do a generic celebration. Why? Why not make things better? That's the thing, whether it's celebrations or otherwise. Why do they choose not to make things better? It's just dumb. So much of the stuff they do in the game, it's just dumb. They literally make things worse when they could make them better. And most of the time it would make any difference how much money they make. Don't have the one Lingard highlight. I got that one. You got Yokeris for this celebration. Xerxes has the battle goal. Yeah, maybe because it's a partner club. Right, let's review the pack and then I'll spin Emi Martinez because he was playing against Newcastle. And that's how it works. Yeah, it's silly how they don't give all 3 a skill in that. It literally makes a difference in how, you know, to my inclination to spin a pack sometimes. 2 celebrations. Interesting. A dog gave birth to puppies near the road and was cited for littering. Oh my god. Now they'll give them 2 skills, but only 1 One epic would only get one skill. Yeah, yeah, exactly, right. They should. I don't get it though. Like, why not make all the cards in the pack appealing? Do you know what I mean? It's literally like you either make the pack more appealing, or you don't make it more appealing. Like, why would you not make it more appealing? It's silly. Those two pictures are like the kind of 3 stages of sitting down. It's like he's sitting down, then he starts getting up, and then he's standing up. Right. I'm just going to nip to the loo for a second, then we'll review this pack. I just pressed the wrong button. What have I just done? Who knows? I'll be back in a minute. Right. Player of the week. Can't give too much value now. Bassy. Is what it is. It feels like they don't want us to play the game, doesn't it? Right. Okay. The usual deal for the review. Anyone comes in halfway through, starts asking random questions, just let them know I'm doing a review. And let me know your thoughts on each of these players as we're going through the review. And again, be as quick as you can, because if you're not quick, then you'll be talking about players who I've finished reviewing by the time I read your message. Right. Okay, I think we're good to go. Right. Let's do it. Hey everyone, I'm going to take a look at this week's Player of the Week pack on eFootball. I've also reviewed the Champions League one. Not sure which one's going to go live yet. I've got a process on both when the stream's done, but both videos will be live on the channel over the next 24 hours. As always, I'll put timestamps in the description for each player, so if you want to hear about a particular player, click in the description and there'll be a link that takes you straight to them. Let's start with, we've got another Ajax player. I had an Ajax player in the Champions League pack. So let's start with Yuri Bass, a build-up centre-back who's not very tall. He's got a face scan already. So he's only 5'11". That's a bit of a concern already. The aerial and physical strength not amazing. Defending, yeah, the awareness is a bit iffy. Tackling, kind of alright. Yeah, he's kind of okay defensively. Kind of okay physically and aerially. Pace is just about okay. Passing's fairly decent. What have we got defensively? We've not got acrobatic clearance. So we've got everything except acrobatic clearance. Soul control. You've got one touch and low lofted. So there's some positives with this guy. He's left-footed. You've got a left-footed build-up. Yeah, he's not too bad on the ball for a centre-back. Just about everything's kind of okay, but I was saying this was with one or two of the Champions League cards. Do you want a card that's kind of okay? I don't. There's no league challenge to use him in. None of the main ones anyway. Yeah, he's just a small, not particularly great centre-back. Left-back, bit too slow. Otherwise, he could be a decent defensive left-back, but yeah, this looks like a very meh card to me. What are we thinking? Seems decent. Could be a good defensive left back. I mean, like I say, is that quick enough for a fullback? Yikes, for me, that's way too slow, especially the acceleration. Yeah, for a centre back, again, lacking height, is he not? What are we thinking? Defensive fullback again from Deleter. Should be release material for anyone playing. Yeah, exactly. It's another card. I think you need an emotional attachment to this guy, otherwise I'm not sure he's going to cut it for anyone, really. Shame they don't have Dutch events. Yeah, there should be more. I feel like there should be events where they can just let you choose a club and you just build a squad for that particular club, something like that, or just like just pick a league, something like that. I don't know. It wouldn't be difficult for them to find a use for you know, for a lot of the cards that we get like this one. Because like I say, is it a bad card? No, but it's not a great one. Like I say, as a left back, if you play him as a left back, he's horrific on the ball. He's not quick enough. If you play him as a centre back, there's a real question mark over his aerial ability, maybe his physical strength. The defensive awareness is not great. Yeah, only really lacking acrobatic clearance. So he does have a good section skills, but it's just not quite a particularly great card. The heading's not great either as well. So yeah, physical and aerial question mark, defensive awareness question mark. There's none of the main league challenges for you to use him in. So yeah, he's decent in a lot of areas, but on the whole, it's not an amazing card, even if he did have one of the main league challenges to use him in. So I don't think this is a particularly great one, sadly. Endrick again. It's not often you get player and player of the week 2 weeks in a row. He was in last week, wasn't he? Deep line forward again. Was he a deep line forward? I didn't watch the game. Did anyone watch the game? He scored a hat-trick, didn't he? Got a booster, and the booster is attack awareness, speed, acceleration, stamina. What's that? Off the ball. I was going to say off the ball, actually. I got a face gun, obviously. Does he look like a deep line forward? Not to me, because his passing's not good. Has he got through passing? No. So it's like the Showtime card. Like, why would you make him a deep line forward when he's not got the skills or the stats to really make him good as a deep line forward? I don't get it. I mean, the stats are alright on the whole for a striker. The pace is kind of okay-ish. I mean, he's a deep line forward, so it's not, pace isn't that important. He's got some kick behind his shots. His finishing's good. Attack awareness is kind of iffy, but on A form it's pretty decent. He's very tidy on the ball for a striker. The balance is kind of okay. A little bit of strength. Stamina's a bit iffy. Skill-wise, long range curler, long range shooting, acrobatic first time shot. You got your shooting skills there. Heading, but he's small. It's not going to really matter, is it? He's not got great jumping. Fighting spirit. Yeah, there's some good stats there. He's going to feel pretty good on the ball, but I don't know. It's against the same with Gabriel Jesus. That if he played as a deep line forward, that's fair enough. That's a big if, because I didn't see the game. If he played like a deep line forward, but like I didn't see the game, so I can only look at this card in isolation. I don't see a deep line forward. I don't know what I see. Maybe he's a little box in the box. He's not quite got the pace for a poacher unless he's on A form, in which case he kind of does. So on A form, he looks like a poacher to me. He looks like a very nice poacher, actually, but he's not going to move like a poacher because he's not a poacher. He's a deep line forward. So yeah, there's a lot of quality there when you get him on the ball, especially on A form. Can be very tidy. He can definitely score goals for you. No league challenge again from the French leagues. That goes against him, but yes, just that playing style for me personally just seems to make a bit of a mess of the card, which is a shame because there are some real qualities there, and I do think on the ball at least he's going to feel pretty nice. What was everyone saying here? Oh yeah, he's a prolific winger last week, wasn't he? Yeah. I mean, he could play this one prolific winger, to be fair, especially on A form, albeit the ball control and type possession is slightly iffy. Oh no, you can't, can you? Because you can only play him centre forward. Oh, interesting. Okay. Skip dump tire card. I'm guessing you're talking about the last one. This one looks good for a poacher, but only on A form. Yeah, exactly, like I just said, right? But he's just not a poacher. Did he actually play like a deep line forward, does he? I didn't see the guy. I've not seen him play for Lyon at all. Shame he's a deep line forward. If he was a poacher, he'd be killer. Yeah, exactly. Butchered his free Showtime card last year and the same. Yeah, I remember. I chose that one because I didn't really want either of the other two. And he is nice when you get him on the ball. It's just he's not a deep line forward. Even that card's trainable, and he can't even make that card particularly great as a deep line forward. Dangerous coming in from the right hand side on his left. This one should have more positions. Yeah. No Travella. He's not got outside curler. Yeah, shame. He's not particularly... No, he's one-footed, isn't he, really? Yeah, that's a shame. No, outside curler. Can't play right wing like last week's. Yep. He's okay. Keep him for Brazil. Yeah, it could be handy for your Brazil squad. Yeah, there's qualities. Like I say, there's qualities there, especially in A form. When he's not on A form, he kind of looks like he could be decent. On A form, he looks like he is decent in terms of those stats. You know, awareness, finishing, good on the ball for striker, pace. There's plenty to be said for him in terms of the ability, and he's got some good skills. It's just he's a deep line forward, so you're gonna need. I mean, he's got long range shooting, whereas Gabriel Jesus didn't. So as a deep line forward, if he drops deep and gets on the ball, he might not be great at playmaking, but he's definitely gonna have a shot on him. He can carry the ball as well. So I would say that for him, certainly, when he gets on the ball, like kind of around the outside of the box, in those kind of long range shooting kind of areas, positions, could be pretty handy. He's going to feel decent on the ball. He feels, I don't know if he's got any player ID as such, but my Showtime one, certainly when you get him on the ball, he is pretty decent. He does have a shot on him. He got that kicking power behind his shots and the finishing stats good. So yeah, there's plenty to be said for him. And depending on how you're going to use him, like I say, when he does drop deep, if you get him on the ball and you're more concerned with kind of trying to run at the defenders and get long shots away, could be pretty handy. If you're going to try and play make and get involved in the build-up, he might come up short. So another one where I'm not sure if the playing style really suits him based on all the stats and skills, but you could well find a way to get some joy out of him. But again, the lack of league change goes against him as well. So pros and cons with this one. Could be a fun one in certain ways, but all things considered, yeah, I think the playing style might hold him back for some people. Right, Batterini from Coma. Yeah, I've seen this guy a couple of times lately, actually. He's tidy. Looks like a tidy player. So he got a little playmaker from Croatia. Left midfield. Can play attacking middle centre, but he normally plays in the middle. I'm guessing they've changed his position for this card. First thing I'm just noticing there, 73 attacking awareness. Ouch. That's not brilliant. Apart from that, though, decent on the ball. We've got a playmaker who can pass the ball. Wow. Wow, I don't know what to say. They've made a playmaker who can pass the ball. Incredible. And he's a left midfielder as well. So okay, so if there's a playmaker in the Champions League Player of the Week pack who's an attacking midfielder, he can't pass the ball. But if there's a playmaker who plays as a winger in the normal Player of the Week pack, he's great at passing. Seems legit. Yeah. Pace, depending where. Okay, so if you play him on the left, the speed's a bit lacking. Through the middle will be alright. I think this is going to be a classic card where he's going to be best in his normal kind of position as a number 10, isn't he? Being realistic. As a centre midfielder, he can't defend. He's physically weak. On the left, I think his speed's a bit lacking, but as an attacking midfielder, decent on the ball, good passing. The attacking awareness and the finishing are both pretty poor, to be fair, though. But the pace for an attacking mid is fine. Yeah, it looks like he could be an alright attacking midfielder. Like I say, that attacking awareness for an attacking mid is not great. Any kind of attacking player is not great. What we've got skill-wise. You got one touch and through. Probably the two most important ones for this guy. You got long range shooting. Some nice ones if you skill moves, soul control, heel trick, pinpoint crossing, outside curler. I think this is one of these cards where this could be a handy one for the Italian League Challenge. I don't think it's brilliant. I like more attacking awareness on all kinds of attacking player. Attacking mid, wingers, whatever. That's a bit poor for me. His finishing's not going to be great, but if you're going to get him on the ball and playmake with him, which is obviously what he's going to be good at, he's a playmaker, he can play attacking mid. I think as an attacking mid, he could be a handy one. Not an amazing one, but it could be handy. Left mid probably just lacking a bit of speed, but if you don't mind a kind of inverted winger not being the quickest, he could still be handy. Could still be handy. What does chat think? He's okay as a left midfielder. Yeah, if you're okay with the lack of speed, he could be. He could definitely do a job there. Scored a nice goal. Did he? I thought I saw that game, or maybe I didn't. I think I saw Conway the week before, actually. Yeah, good passing on a playmaker. Wow. Insert wow meme. Weird card also has potentially 70 defensive engagement. What? Who are you talking about? He's alright. Maybe needs more speed. Yeah. Short and looks like he's fun on the ball. Probably not a horrible card to pull. Yeah, that's a good shout. He's got like Delete says, he's got a fairly low center of gravity there. Decent on the ball. Reasonable balance. Yeah. I think it's just a reasonable card. I do think, like I say, left midfield, his speed's a bit lacking. Attacking mid, maybe the attacking awareness and finishing holding back a bit, but there's a couple of ways you could use him where it could be decent. It could be useful for an Italian league squad. Yeah, you could definitely do worse. So not a brilliant card, but he's got a few good skills there. He's got some good attributes. He's certainly capable. Not an amazing card, but if you do get him, give him a go, because like I say, yeah, does have that low center of gravity. and either on the left or through the middle. One or two stats holding him back a bit, but plenty of decent ones, so you could do a lot worse, to be fair. Nuanera, I've just been using him, haven't I? Except mine's a lot shorter than that. He's apparently grown about 10 centimeters at some point. So Nuanera with a booster, and the booster is dribbling, type possession, speed, bounce. Is that Fanta Sister? Ball carrying. All right, I was close. Right, another creative playmaker, passing. Ooh, depends where you're going to use him. Through the middle of borderline for me, I'm not sure. As an SS, it'd be all right. Out wide, it's not a problem. Again, it's another one where if you're going to play him out wide, especially, does he have enough speed for that A form? Debatable. With A form, yeah, I think with A form, wide right could be pretty nifty actually. So you got pace. He's pretty good on the ball. Yeah, I think to be honest, the A form booster will make a bit of a difference out wide. Through the middle, probably not a huge difference because it doesn't affect the passing. He's still, even without A form, is decent on the ball. Attack around some finishing are okay. Yeah, it looks like a handy one. Again, though, there's no French league challenge for your England squad. Could be a handy one. If you're an Arsenal fan, obviously, he's still an Arsenal player. He's just on loan there. He's got some qualities, this guy, but that passing again is 84 low pass good enough for you on an attacking midfielder, or even on an SS? You can get away with a bit more as an SS, but it's kind of borderline. He does have one touch and through to back up the passing. He's got a couple of shooting skills there. Yeah, decent selection skills for an attacking mid or right wing, to be honest. I think, again, this could just be a handy card. I think certainly on A form, he looks pretty nifty as a right winger. If the passing is okay for you, it could be pretty nifty as an attacking mid as well, or an SS. It could be a handy card, this. I think probably mainly for Arsenal fans and people who are looking to strengthen their England squads. Playmaker playing style, I always say I don't personally like it on a winger. They're not aggressive enough with their forward runs, but that's just personal preference. But yeah, if the playing style works for you, wide right, looks like a pretty nifty card, especially on A form. Without A form, maybe he's not quite enough speed. Through the middle, I think either way could be handy. It just depends on that passing. But yeah, lack of a lead challenge, not going to be for everyone, but could be a handy card. That. What does chat think of this guy? Growing lad. SS, not, yeah, nice fit as an SS. Yeah, seems usable when he's on form. Yeah, yeah. The low pass is borderline. I think there's a fair few people who probably think that passing's okay. For me, it's a little bit on the low side, but it is what it is. Probably best as a winger. Good sub for English national teams and for Arsenal folks who don't have him yet. Yeah, good card. Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? Maybe more attacking awareness. I don't think it's too bad, but I think maybe. Yeah, on A, I think that's the thing. When he's on A form, he looks pretty spicy. It's a shame there's no lead challenge for him. None of the main ones anyway. But yeah, it could be a pretty handy card. You can certainly get some value out of him through the middle or wide right, but without any of the main lead challenges, limited use, albeit could be very handy for an England squad, to be fair. So yeah, some good skills there, some good stats. It's a pretty nice version of the Nuanera, just maybe a slight lack of modes you can use him in, and passing for some people might be a bit on the low side. DeMarco again, not his first rodeo in Player of the Week. So we've got a face scan, he's a cross specialist as usual, and we've got a booster which is crossing. I can tell that straight away. Right, this isn't the best DeMarco card. Is it the worst though? No, it's decent enough. Is it another one where we need the A form? Not desperately, but the A form definitely is a nice boost for him if you're going to use him the way he's supposed to be used, which is basically it's a cross spammer on the left wing. So you get more speed, that lofted pass. When you get the A form boost with an 89 rated manager, you're going to hit 90 for your lofted pass and for curl. Kicking power regardless is going over 90, as is usually the case with DeMarco. He's going to have a fantastic cross on him. He's not amazing on the ball. His attacking awareness sucks. His finishing's not great. He's got a little bit of defensive ability. It's a nice bonus for a winger. Everything down the right, apart from bounce, is pretty good for a winger. Is his speed enough when he's not got A form? I think for most people, probably. Some might say it's a little bit low. Bounce is a little bit iffy. More physical contact than he normally has. What about left back? Left back, I would say the awareness and tackling a bit low for left back. Apart from that, pretty solid. Looks really nice actually as a left back. Apart from the awareness and tackling, if you like a very attacking left back, statistically looks alright. Does he have any defensive skills? He got interception. That's about it. Okay, so as a very attacking left back, he could definitely do a job for you. I would prefer this version as an attacking left back over the version I've got, because the version I've got is a fullback finisher. This one being a cross specialist, he won't have an active playing style as a left back, and as I've shown before, if you play someone at left back without an active playing style, they will play like an attacking fullback, which is great for me. So could be a very tidy, very attacking left back, just a slight question mark over his defensive ability. In terms of the skills on the whole, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, I guess, and first time shot, I'm guessing he scored a goal. Didn't he get a goal and 2 assists or something? I'm pretty sure he did. And he got 1 touch and through, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, nice. He got a really nice section skills going forward. Outside curler, and yeah, like I said, defensively he got interception. Super sub. That's interesting actually, because if I'm not mistaken, he came on as a sub in the first half, but the super sub skill only takes effect if you bring him on after half time. So that seems like a little bit of an error by Konami. And then he got fighting spirit. So yeah, could be a handy super sub to have, but yeah, like I say, I don't think he came on in the second half. He came on first half. There was an injury. But yeah, defensively you are a bit limited. Outside of the actual defensive ability in terms of his stats and skills, everything else looks brilliant for an attacking left back. So you could use him as a very attacking left back, left winger, great crossing, athletically pretty good, but the balance is a bit iffy. He's not amazing on the ball. The attacking motor isn't great. So I think going forward, there have been better versions of DeMarco, but he could still do a job if you use him the way he's meant to be used, which is literally just spamming crosses in. You can rule out centre back. Not going to happen, is it? This guy's not going to be good at centre back, but yeah, very, very attacking left back, could be pretty handy. Left winger, could do a job for you. But yeah, there's 1 or 2 stats I'd like to do about higher as a winger. It's not the best version we had of DeMarco. What is everyone saying about this DeMarco? He is good, I use him a lot. Not sure whether you talk about DeMarco or Numeneri. Very booster reliant, this card. Cross specialist, pretty good card for anyone who didn't get the free Serginho. Maybe. 5 cards. Yeah, I've had a few DeMarcos. There's been a lot of DeMarcos. Italian team he gets in a good strong side. Yeah, it could be good for an Italy squad, yeah. Decent at worst. Not sure he's that different from his other player of the week cards. If you don't have him, it's a good... Yeah. If you've got a good DeMarco card, I don't think you really need this one. It's one of those, isn't it? Collar, second best partner after Beckham. Scored a great goal yesterday as well, did he? I've not seen it. Better than the daily game one. Don't know. I like the fact you can train the daily game one though. That's one thing with the DeMarco card that you can train is you can make him an out-and-out winger or an out-and-out fullback. So as a fullback, you can make him better defensively. Generally speaking, obviously the cards all vary a bit with the stats. And as a winger, you can just not put anything on defending and make him a bit better on the ball. So I think the trainable DeMarcos, generally speaking, are a bit preferable to me over these player of the week ones. As a bald man, I love his hairstyles. Fair enough. Yeah, it's like I say, it's one of these cards, isn't it? If you've got a good DeMarco card, I don't think you're really going to need this one. But if you don't have a good DeMarco card, yes, he's a bit sus defensively, but outside of that, as an attacking fullback, can be very handy. A very attacking fullback, of course. Otherwise, as a left winger, yes, 1-2 stats are a little bit iffy, but it's going to have a great cross on him if you're whipping crosses in, spamming crosses. So it could be a handy one for a fair few people. And again, Italy squad or Italian new squad could be a handy addition for you. A couple of ways you could use him. And he's a super sub as well. Esteval. We've had a few Estevals. He's got a face scan. He's a whole player right midfielder. I think that's what he usually is. Has he got a booster? No booster. But he doesn't really need one, does he? Looks pretty tidy. So, yeah, got a few ways you can use him, but low pass 75, I don't think SS is going to be one of those ways. Even out wide, 75 low pass is a bit iffy. Does he have through passing? He's got 1 touch and through. Okay, so that will help a bit. His passing won't be terrible, but be careful. Don't ask too much of him. Got a few nice skills on the ball. Long range curl, long range shooting, 1 touch and through. Yeah, he's pretty well equipped. Nice searching skills to use him as a winger, certainly. Like I say, as an SS, the passing for me probably is going to hold him back a little bit, but certainly out wide, whether he's a whole player from right midfield or right wing forward without an active playing style. He's got the pace, good on the ball, awareness, finishing, pretty sound. Has he got pinpoint crossing? No. No, he's got 81 lofted though, so you could put a half decent cross in, I guess. Maybe, but I don't think that's what you're going to do a lot with Esther, is it? You're going to run and get shots away primarily. Kicking power, bit of kicking power behind his shots, good balance. Stamina's not great, especially on a whole player, so he will get tired. But yeah, this looks like a tidy Esteval card. We've had a Showtime one, haven't we? There's been 1 or 2 other versions. I've got one from the Club World Cup on one of my accounts. Pretty nice. He is pretty nice. Feels nice on the ball. It's a very tidy card. This one doesn't look too far off that one really. It looks like another tidy Esteval card. This. What are you lot thinking? If you don't have him, he's a food spin. Cool. What wanted him, didn't get him. Grew 2 centimeters. Who grew 2 centimeters? DeMarco or Esteban? What a talent this kid is. Yeah, he's a talent, isn't he? Really good. Seems like a very good card. Low passing and curl could be better. Yeah, curl. Again, curl. I don't always notice that. But he doesn't have a lot of curl for his long range curlers. Obviously, long range curler will increase the amount of curl he's got, but it's increasing it from a pretty low value. So yeah, could do with a bit more curl, and definitely that low pass, as I was saying a minute ago, is a little bit iffy as well. Albeit one touch passing, through passing will help him. Not reading that out. Lack of finishing. 80's fine on a wide man. Lovely on the ball. Yeah, agreed. Good play style, good stats. Slightly worse than the Young Stars box card, but still good enough to get into new players' main teams, and for some old players, yeah. Whole player and SS proficient. Yeah, I mean, low pass 75 at SS for me is not nice. You need more on your low pass in that area of the field, but he does have the whole player playing style there. I mean, if you're playing manual like I often do, then it could be very nice. But yeah, I think primarily off the right wing, especially with the whole player playing style from right midfield, that's a handy card. It's a good one. Some of us have already got an Esteban card. I've got one on at least on one of my accounts. If I get this on the accounts on which I don't have them, I'll be very pleased, because it's a tidy card. You can use in the English League Challenge. You can use them for your Brazil squad. And yeah, apart from the low pass, and you could say maybe the curl as well. There's lots of qualities there. He does feel nice in the ball. That's a pretty nice card, that one. Box-to-box Locatelli. Normally an orchestrator, so we've got a box-to-box version of Locatelli. Got another booster. And the booster is... Ooh, what's this one? Tight possession, low pass, defensive awareness and tackling. Register. Fair enough, we got the Register booster. Fascinating. So his passing's iffy when he's not got A form, but when he's an A form, it's pretty good. Cool. Okay, so that's an A form booster that does help, and also defensive awareness and tackling. Yeah, this is a classic case of a card that's kind of alright. It looks alright without the A form boost. When you give him the A form boost, he does start to look pretty tidy. So again, the attacking way is not amazing. On a box-to-box, I do think you're going to notice that. On the ball, he's okay. Passing without A-form, borderline with A-form. That's around about where you want it to be, I think. You're going to hit that 90 mark, which is nice. Defensively, he's kind of okay-ish without the A-form boost. With the A-form, it does help a bit. It does look, certainly, I mean, he's aggressive more than anything. Down the right, everything there is looking pretty sound, to be honest. He's looking pretty okay right down the right column. Unwavering form. I don't think mine's got unwavering form. I've got two Locatellis actually. What do we have skill wise? We've got one touch and through, weighted as well. Outside curler, interception blocker, sliding, captaincy, fighting spirit. So if I can use him as a defensive mid, I would like man marking. But outside of that, I mean, he's a box to box. I think as an all rounder in some kind of double pivot, or as an all rounder as a centre midfielder, getting up and down the pitch, doing a bit of everything. I think that's a solid looking card. I think stat-wise, he's just attacking awareness is a bit low. Finishing isn't amazing as well, but without A form, and just one of these kind of meh, kind of decent, could do a job for you, could be handy for your Italian League squad kind of cards, but when he gets the A form, I do think that makes a bit of a difference. I do think it looks pretty tidy. That's probably one of the better versions of Locatelli. It's a decent looking card, that. I think for Italian League squads, a fair few people might find that's a pretty handy card. What does chat think? No. Good steady card. Esteban. Really good on A form. We use him in the Italian Challenge. Yeah, he looks handy on A form. He could be a very nice option for the Italian Challenge. Player model is nothing special. Not good enough defensive awareness. Tackling for DMF. His finishing is. I think that's a bit harsh. I mean, shooting is not the most important thing on a box-to-box. And the main thing is you want to be able to get up and down the pitch and pass the ball and do a bit of defending. I would agree as a lone DMF. If he's going to be your lone DMF, I mean, the playing style, you need to put the defensive instruction on him for a start. And yeah, as a lone DMF, he's definitely, even on A-form, he's not quite got the stats for a proper out-and-out DMF. As more of a kind of double pivot type of DMF, I think he can get away with it, certainly in A-form. He's got a bit of everything. Weak foot usage up by 1. Good shout. Yeah, man marking if you're going to use him in DMF for sure. I think he's definitely a CMF, a bit of everything. Really good second midfielder to put next to an anchor man. Would love +2 on his finishing. Yeah, I think as a more of an all-rounder, he's not doing too much defensive work. Yeah, it's pretty sound. 2 Juve midfielders. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, we've got Thuram in there. I thought Thuram was going to be in the regular player of the week, but I guess I didn't want to put him in both packs. Box-to-box centre mids get to the edge of the box a lot. Yeah, maybe. I mean, again, you don't have to shoot even in those positions, but yeah, it would be nice if we had more finishing for sure. So yeah, there are 1 or 2 stats there. Certainly with the awareness and the finishing, he's not be too amazing when you're getting way up into kind of those positions in and around the opposition box. But right in the ball, passing certainly in A form pretty good. Defensively, you can do a bit of that. Like I say though, I don't think I would make him my main defensive midfielder. Down the right, he's looking pretty sound. So yeah, without A form, could do a job. Could be a useful option to have. With A form, I think it could be a pretty nice option. Could be a sound one. Not everything's quite where I'd want it to be, but yeah, for your Italian league squads, especially up your Italy squad as well, could be a handy midfield option to have, especially on A form. Yeah, we all know the rules. You play well against Newcastle, you get Player of the Week, and we got another good goalie card. What can you say? It's another good one. We've got a face scan, attacking goalie. I think I forgot to check his arm coverage, didn't I? Yes, I did. Where is it? Am I in a queue on eFootball Hub? It looks like I am. Oh, I'm not. There we go. Oh, he's got good arm coverage. 176. That's pretty good. Okay, fair play. So pretty good arm coverage, and he's about. And I often forget how tall Emi Martinez is. What's that? 6'5". So yeah, physical profile is fairly good. It's pretty good on Emi Martinez, and the stats are pretty good. I mean, there's only one that's not quite hitting the 90 mark, but it's only one shy. It's a good goalie card, at least in terms of the shot stopping. Distribution, not brilliant. Not brilliant there. You're going to be around the 60 mark there with your game plan boost. He does have low punt, long throw. He has penalty save as well. Obviously, I've nerfed the hell out of his jumping, as they always do in Player of the Week. But yeah, in terms of his shot stopping, he's got the physical profile. He's got the stats. This is going to be a very good goalie. Just have to be careful with the distribution. But yeah, you got the physical profile. You got the stats. That could be a really good, solid goalie for your English League squad. That much like Alisson in the Champions League one. Straight good goalie, agreed. Argentina goalkeepers hard to come by, are they? Okay, yeah. For an Argentina squad, now yeah, could be a very nice pickup. Really good card, agreed. Really good goalie. Real dickhead though. Rate the card, but not. Yeah, he's one of them, isn't he? But yeah, not a lot needs saying about this card. Do be careful with the distribution, but the physical profile is good. The stats are good. That's a good goalie card. Mateus Cunha, face scan, booster. What's the booster? Ball control, finish, shooting all day long. Shooting. Of course, physical contact gets boosted for shooting. Right. So, I mean, again, as a centre forward, that's another booster that makes a difference. I think ball control and finishing. I mean, it's shooting, isn't it? So it will make a difference on a striker. But yeah, when this guy doesn't have the booster, again, you got another deep line forward. Has he got one touchdown through? He's got through passing at least, but still only 75 low pass. I mean, he's probably the best suited to the playing style out of the ones we've seen. What is it, Gabriel Jesus and Endrick? This guy having through passing, at least mid-70s low pass. And he's got, well, he's got long range shooting. He got long range curler as well. First time shot. He's a super self-fighting spirit. Yeah, so you got shooting skills, you got through passing. I'm still not sure he's amazing as a deep line forward. I would like a deep line forward to be around the 80 mark for low pass with one touch and through. But he's got long range shooting and he's got through passing. Yeah, he could do a job as a deep line forward, but when any kind of striker, though, attacking awareness and finishing at 83. Bit on the low side for me. He is tidy on the ball, especially when he gets that boost to his ball control, and the finishing gets boosted as well. He's got decent pace. Even with that A form, he's got good kicking power behind his shots. Bit of physical strength, balance is okay. Stamina's not amazing. Unwavering form. I think as a striker, I think he's probably better as an SS, but like I say, as a striker, the finishing and the awareness are a bit iffy for me. As an SS, I'd say the passing becomes a little bit iffy. So slightly lacking one, whereas either way, attacking midfield, no, the passing's not good enough. Wide left. Pace, yeah, just about. On the ball, yeah. Awareness and finishing, yeah. Got long range curl especially, then long range shooting, first time shot. I think wide lefty might be where I'd consider him to be the most valuable, to be honest. You'd shake off that playing style if that's what you want to do. Left wing forward or left midfield. Yeah, I think from wide left he could be pretty handy, to be fair. So there's a few ways you could use him. Again, I don't want to sound too negative. I've been a bit negative about 1 or 2 players today. But one or two of the most important stats for me are a little bit lacking either as a striker or as an SS. I don't think he can pass anywhere near well enough to be an attacking mid. but wide left is definitely an option as well. But yeah, as an SS or striker, even with 1-2 stats being a bit low, you could definitely still do a job. Still got loads of qualities there. It's just whether it all comes together with the playing style, the stats and the skills for you. I think for a fair few people, he could be pretty handy as either a striker or an SS. But I do think he could be pretty decent as coming off the left wing as well. So yeah, like I say, it doesn't all quite marry up together to me to make him that appealing, but it's definitely a good card, and he's a versatile one as well. Could be a handy one for either your English League squad or your Brazil squad. What do you lot think? Another deep line forward with mere passing stats. Yeah, exactly. Critical damage taken from this particular card. Yeah, delete is feeling it. I felt the same with Emi Martinez just now. Good Brazil side, English League, nice player model, still uses Wolves one. Yeah, I've got 2 Wolves cards of this guy, I think. He is pretty nice in game. Considering he's about 6 foot tall, he does feel pretty nice on the ball, I think, in my personal experience. With the goal he scored, he should have at least 80 goals. Yeah, someone said that earlier, I forget if it was you. But yeah, 73 goal. I didn't see it, I didn't watch the match. But yeah, if he scored a curly, you'd think that could give him a bit more goal. It's not exactly going to break the game, is it? So yeah, that's a bit rough, maybe. There was a free one and another player of the week. Good card, but doesn't have acrobatic finishing. Another forward that doesn't have acrobatic finishing. They don't like strikers having... Oh, that's my PC attention seeking. Yeah, it's another forward, another striker that doesn't have acrobatic finishing. I don't know why they keep doing that. Apart from those 2 points, decent card, yeah. Compared to his player of the season card, his weak foot usage is down by 1. Yeah, they increased it for player of the season, didn't they? Yeah, so his 1 or 2 stats are a bit lacking, but he does have some good skills, and there are a lot of stats that are good, that are not lacking. I think it's just one of these cards where wherever you play him, there might be 1 or 2 stats you'd like to be a bit higher, but you can still get a lot of value out of him. Up front, SS or wide left. I don't think attacking mid because the low pass kills him for me, but versatile, a few ways you can use him. Like I say, from personal experience, feels pretty nice and the ball is pretty handy. And yeah, and if you don't have a nice version of this guy and you get him, it could be pretty handy for either your English League squad or your Brazil squad. So yeah, not a perfect Cunha card. There'll probably be better ones in future, I imagine. Mainly being a partner club, but certainly could be a handy one for a fair few people, that. Who's this guy? Lamine Yamal. Never heard of him. Prolific winger. He's not always a prolific winger. I've got a roaming flank version. I prefer that playing style. Yeah, what do we need to say about this card? It's Lamine Yamal. What does he need to be good at? He's good at everything he needs to be good at. He's not incredible at any of the things that you want to be good at, but he's certainly pretty darn good. Stamina's a little bit low. Maybe he's lacking a bit of kicking power. Can you say anything else negative about him? Not really. Got unwavering form. Quick, good on the ball. He's got a bit of end product with the passing and finishing. Attack runs is alright. Balance is good. For a free-to-play version of Lamine Yamal, I don't think you can really ask for much more. You got your ball roll, double touch, long edge curler. You do have acrobatic finishing on Lamine Yamal. First time shot as well. Oh, he scored that over kick, didn't he? Beautiful goal. So yeah, acrobatic on first time shot, obviously, and then he's got through passing and pinball crossing outside curler. It's a nice Lamine Yamal card. What can you say? There's nothing extraordinary about it. Like I say, for a free-to-play version of Yamal, it's a good one. I'm happy with my roaming flank one purely because I like the roaming flank playing style, but it looks like a nice solid version of Yamal, yes, this one. What are you lot saying? Great card at what it needs to be, a winger. Yeah, very, very tidy. Needs more pass, you think? I think it's alright. It's there or thereabouts for a winger, I would say. Solid winger, nothing much to say. Should have more low pass. Yeah, that is actually true, to be fair. But compared to real life, he does probably deserve more in his passing. If you don't have one, he's a good card, yeah. I haven't seen an attacker with 49 heading in a while. Ouch, 49. I don't think I've ever seen him head the ball, to be fair. How has a winger got acrobatic finishing when strikers don't? Because he scored an overhead kick. That's what this card is based on. So that is fair, to be honest. One of the better free ones. Yeah, I think that sums it up. Yeah, is it an amazing version of Yamal? No, but it's one of the better free ones that we've had of him, certainly. I don't think there's anything there that's really lacking, certainly in terms of what you need him to be good at in-game. Maybe his passing is better than that in real life, but in-game for a winger and eFootball, I think that the passing and finishing are fine. But he's mainly going to be about how good he is when you get him on the ball with the pace and the trickery. And of course, he's got first-time shot and acrobatic finishing for the goal he scored, but he's already got long edge curl, he's got through passing. Yeah, it's a good Lamine Yamal card. If you don't already have a good one, very nice one to pick up. If you do, you might not need it, but yeah, it's certainly a good solid version of Yamal, that. Marmouche. Omar Marmouche. We have a face scan. We have a goal poacher centre forward. Have they updated this face scan? Looks updated. Unwavering form. No booster. Again, you got a centre forward and player of the week who's not got particularly great awareness and finishing. Ugh. But he's good on the ball for a striker. He's quick. He's got some kicker pound behind his shots. I seem to keep saying it. His balance is kind of okay. He's got a bit of physical strength. It just seems like they have a template for strikers and player of the week. What have we got for skills? The usual, really. Long range curl, long range shooting, first time shot. Well, we do have acrobatic finishing on the striker and player of the week. Hello, there we go. Yeah, apart from that, yeah, just the most important skills. Nothing really. Nothing in the air. There's nothing for heading. No aerial. Yeah, no heading or jumping there. But yeah, certainly with his feet, looks like he's got the skills. But the finishing's not amazing. The awareness is not amazing. Could he be another one who's good out wide? It could be. I think it's just another one where I'm going to say the same thing as a striker. The awareness and finishing, you'd want to be a little bit higher. As a left winger, he's certainly got the pace. The finishing is great. The awareness is great. The ball control and tight possession is slightly lacking, and he can't pass the ball very well. But the dribbling is good. So yeah, either through the middle or as wide left. He's got lots of qualities. Just one or two that aren't quite where he'd want to be. But it's could be a very handy card. Yeah, could be a handy card. But it's not an amazing one, and it's not going to be the best Marmouche card, is it? And again, I'll have to keep saying it, but if you're in player of the week as a striker, that means you've been really, really good as being a striker. In which case, I think your awareness and finishing should be a bit higher than that. But still a pretty handy card through the middle or wide left, I think. What are you lot saying? Good card, lacking a touch of finishing and awareness. Good left wing, yeah. SS, but passing. Yeah, I mean, low pass 70. No passing skills. I'm not putting this guy at SS, not a chance. Really good card, good skills, boring, good card. Yeah, I mean, I can't say a striker is particularly good when the awareness and finishing aren't even going to hit the 90 mark. It's not like that's a magic threshold, but like that's around about the kind of mark that I would want him to be. He's just a little bit lucky on both of those, and those are the two most important stats on the striker. So yeah, it's not an amazing one, but he's got enough quality overall that he could be pretty valuable to have for your English shoe squad at least. Love his winter transfer card. I think I got that one. What did I? I don't know. Batistuta from Temu. Don't know about that. I think you need a bit more aerial ability to be comparable to Batistuta. He's better on the ball than Batistuta as well. Better on the wing. Yeah, I think to me he looks like he might be better on the wing. But he still could be decent up front for sure. Not physical enough for Batty. Yeah, that's true. Not just the aerial, but the physical. Yeah. Not the best card. Yeah, it's I can't say it's a bad card. It's not a bad card at all. There's a lot of qualities on a goal poacher. Pace, kicking power behind his shots, very good on the ball for a goal poacher. It's just the awareness and finishing. You'd like to have a few more points on both of those. As a left winger, you probably want a few more points on maybe the passing, the ball control, the tight possession. But there's plenty of really nice ones for a winger as well. So not amazing in any position, but he could be a pretty handy one to have. You can do a pretty good job for you as a striker or a left winger. Some pretty good skills there as well. So yeah, again, another one where it's not the best version of him, but if you've not got a good version of him, it could be a handy one, at least for your English League squad. Right, give us your pack reviews, chat. What you thinking? I think it's all right. I don't think much of Bas Endrick. I don't personally like the fact he's a deep line forward. Whether or not that's the correct playing style to give him, I don't know because I didn't see the match. But yeah, outside of the playing style not being to my taste and the fact that he's not got the passing that I would like on a deep line forward, he does look like he's got some qualities, and I think a fair few people could find him a pretty fun card to pick up. Batterina, is he amazing? No, it's 1-2 stats lacking either through the middle or wide left, but in both positions you could get some use out of him. Could be a useful one for your Italian new squad. Nuaneri looks pretty tidy. Shame there's none of the main league challenges you can use him in, but lots of qualities, especially on A1. Could be a nice one. Just another DeMarco card. What do you need to say about DeMarco? Esteval is what you'd expect from Esteval. It's a really nice looking card, that. Locatelli could be a solid midfield option for your Italian league squad. Martinez, really good shot stopper. Distribution's not amazing, but the important stats are good, and he's got the physical profile. Could be a really handy goalie to have. Cunha, Another one, 1-2 stats a bit lacking in any position, but he's got a few positions he can still do a pretty nice job in. Could be a pretty handy one. Good solid Yamal card. A solid Marmoush card, just not the most exciting. What do you lot think? Slightly above average pack. Above average? I would say average. Certainly not a bad one. Good pack. I got Martinez. Fair. Very, very weak. Only reason I get the cards is for league challenges. Free spin and run. It's all right. Mixed opinions. Mixed opinions. Very mixed opinions, actually. Nwaneri is my favourite card outside Cunha. My Nwaneri that I've got before they increased his height, he's got that low centre of gravity, and I was using him just before when I was doing that Player of the Week challenge. He's so good. I love him on the ball. New players can get a good one out of it. Yeah, good for new players, certainly. Free spin only pack. Would have taken Locatelli ending. That's right. Yeah, very mixed opinions actually on this one. There's 1 or 2 think it's good. There's 1 or 2 think it's bad. There's 1 or 2 think it's all right. I think it's all right. I'm going to go down the middle. Obviously, I've been playing the game a while. I've got a lot of players, and I'm not really seeing anyone really there that I particularly want. I don't have an Esteval on this account, so I'd like Esteval. Apart from that, yeah, I don't need anyone, to be honest. So yeah, it's not the most exciting one to me, but there's some good cards. I mean, Yamal's good. There's a few like Marmoush, Cunha that are good cards, just not that exciting. Martinez, good goalie cards. Esteval, good one. There's a few good ones. I think out of these kind of 4 or 5 to the right, there's not many particularly exciting for a lot of people. So yeah, mixed opinions though. For me personally, it's kind of all right, but it seems like opinions are somewhat divided. But shall we do our free spin? I think we should. Let's see if we can get Esteval. That's the one that I think I'd actually get some value out of. Let's go. Who are you going to get this time? It's not Esteval, is that? Is that Batterina? Oh no, it's not. I've got the old DeMarco from when they did the... I think it was Inter and Bayern went on tour in Japan. And they released a pack. And it was a trainable fullback finisher. And he's better than this one as a winger. So I don't need this one. So it's another card I don't need. So yeah. I basically just spent a few hours playing the game. And got absolutely nothing of any worth out of it. That's the eFootball experience. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, if you're watching this video later on YouTube, cheers for watching. Let me know what you think of the pack. Let me know who you want to spin. Cheers for watching, and keep your eyes out for the Champions League review. Jump in the Discord if not already there, and I'll see you next time. Bye. For the rest of you, I might stay a bit longer. What time is it? 4:30. Another shit spin. Why do I get so many shit spins? I've had shit spins for weeks now. Do you think they've actually got fed up and be shit talking the game and just said, right, screw you, we're just destroying your padlock? I reckon they have. Baldy bald guy. Everywhere we go he follows us. Yeah. Got the samurai one. Yeah. Who did you get in Champions League? Anyone? Who did I get in Champions League? I got Romero, Gabriel Jesus, Vinny Jr. I could just check because it's literally right there. Oh, Luis Suarez. There you go. I tell you who I didn't get. It's the one I wanted, as usual. Because you can't expect to play football and actually have fun. I mean, that'd just be silly, wouldn't it? Have I got my packs on UFL yet? Oh, I think I've got all my free packs in UFL. I have. Should we do my UFL spins before I run away? That's handy. Vinny and some other trash. Same, I get bad play. Yeah, I mean, I normally get a good spin every now and then, but I've had rotten luck for weeks now. I've had really bad luck pretty much non-stop for, I don't know, since December, sometime in December. Didn't get Romero Tram. I am a bit cursed at the moment. We need pack juice. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is one of these days where I think we can all agree eFootball is an absolute sack of shit. But I got a few free packs on UFL. I'll open those quickly. Do you want to see my squad in UFL? It's getting a bit juicy now. Hang on, I need to actually retrieve the packs from Twitch. Have I already done that? Where is it? Claim. There we go. So they should be in my inbox now when I when I go on UFL. I've got a Saudi League pack. Player of the League January. Who's Udol? Udol? Hey, where's my music? Who's Udol? I already spammed that Rissa guy the other day. I've not heard of him either. I quite like the fact that you get players in these packs that you've not heard of, to be fair. Matheus, Nunez, Bastoni, Michael Keane, Resink, Yudi's Nuts. You can't see his name because my stupid face is in the way. Cherky, I've got that Brahim one as well. I spanned him last week. Pass as a striker. When did he play as a striker? Interesting. My doctor told me I'm going deaf. That news was hard to hear. Oh, Jesus. Do my 3 spins late and hope for something. Yeah, I hope you get better pack lot than me. Will there be a Champions League pack from this week? Yes, there will. Hopefully Joe Willock will be in. Udol plays for Lons, does he? Okay, cool. Play a bit for JJ. I got JJ. I've been a bit disappointed with JJ so far. He doesn't feel that great on the ball, but that might just be me. Raheem Diaz with Panenka. Udon is making me feel hungry. Udon noodles. Is it making you think of udon noodles? Continue. You've got a bundle. That's what you get. So if you watch 4 hours of UFL streams, you get that. Which I think is alright, because league points are quite hard to come by and they're valuable. You use them to buy mainly the match pass thingy. That pack's crap. The Saudi pack has decent drop rates or whatever you call it. You've got a decent chance of a good player from there, and then likewise the February Game Changers pack as well. So UFL does, I think UFL have got the balance quite a pretty decent point in terms of the packs and stuff. It's just the odds of you getting the player you want are absolutely brutal. So I've got these 3. The one thing I started doing, you see here, like I said with league points you use to buy the match pass, but also these packs in the store, most of them are league points. But like up to quite recently, almost all of the valuable ones, I mean, I think literally all the valuable ones were only available through league points. But I started making some of them available with particles. And particles you get when you release special cards. So that's been really good for me because I've saved up an absolute fuck ton of particles. And they did a pack last week. They only started this last week and they're doing another one now where they've added this February Game Changers. It's like a player of the week type of pack. But normally they do it with league points. And every 7 packs you get one of the top cards. But what they started last week, and they started at the perfect time because it had Voltamada in it, was they started making it available for particles. So it's less pay to win. So it's kind of like, it's a bit like letting you buy packs with GP instead of coins on eFootball. Particles aren't quite like GP. They're a bit more, they're not quite as easy to come by. But it's kind of similar to that, to be fair. And actually they are quite like GP, yeah. So that's a good thing they've done. So it makes these packs a little bit more accessible outside of the whole pay to win thing. So yeah, every 7 packs you get one of the top 3, and if you view the players in the pack, look who's in the top 3, Bruno. So yeah, you get one of these 3 every 7 openings, and I've got a ton of particles, so I'm going to try and get me a Bruno card, which would be nice. Shall we see if I get better pack luck on EFL than I do on eFootball? Steele, who's Steele? Is that Jason Steele? He was at Brighton, wasn't he? Is he still at Brighton? Where's he playing now? Marcus Thuram. De Frutos. I've got a highlight of his on eFootball. Martinez, Diaz. Cataldi, that is. You can't. Oh, there you go. Cataldi. Sheshko. Tarkovsky. You got 2 Everton players for some reason. Aramburu. You've got Al Tamari, whoever that is. You've got Reinhardt, whoever that is. Again, I'm not complaining. I think it's really cool having loads of players that aren't that well known. Penders. Raul Jimenez. What's chat saying? What's the capital of Alaska? Nome. Ah, don't get that one. What did the noodle say to the person who was late? Udon took your time. Oh. I think he's still there. Leacher has fantastic hair. Wish we got a Dorgu in eFootball Player of the Week. Yeah, someone else said that earlier. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How's it going, dude? I didn't get Wisser. I hope you do get him. What did you think about the officials last night, Jamie? They were good, weren't they? Lots of very fair, consistent decision making by the officials last night. And Ghana. It's Juneau, isn't it? Alaska capital. Eh? Right. Let's open these 3 packs I got first. So I'll open the crap one. You get nothing from these crappy ones. GP cards, basically. So this one. Oh, this is one with Bruno in. Okay. So a slim chance we get Bruno from this, but I doubt it. We're looking for a walkout. We got a walkout. I don't think it's Bruno, though. Centre back. Oh, it's not Virgil, is it? Oh, no. I always get Scousers. I've had Virgil before on this. Who's she? I've had Nekatike. I've had... Who else did I get? Wirtz. I've had Isak, obviously, because life trolls me. Anyway. This one's alright. Only five special cards in there. Saudi League pack this is. New keeper PSG have Marquinhos is really... Yeah. He's got excellent handling, Marquinhos. Better than Lewis Miley's apparently because he didn't get penalised like Miley did. Anyways, I want that Conte card. That'd be a good one. The African Cup of Nations packs, I got insane pack luck. I think I opened 5 of them. I got a good card 4 times out of 5, which is mental. I got some really good ones out of that. I'll quickly show you before I spin that one. I got Gay, the guy who scored in the final, didn't he? He's a really good defensive mid. And I also got who else did I get? Baliba, another good CDM. I got Ulatara, left wing. Bono, goalie. Is it those 4 I got? I got 4 then, yeah. I think it's 4 out of 5 spins then. I literally, like, almost all the packs I opened, I got a good card, which is crazy luck. Right, let's open the Saudi one. See if we can get Conte. Ronaldo's probably got crazy juice because it's his game, innit? Have we got Bono? Is Bono in that pack? Who have we got? Have I got another Bono? Don't give me a dupe. I don't want to waste my pack luck on a dupe. Oh, it's just a regular Bono. Well, not a regular Bono, but... It's not a special Bono. There's like mastery levels. You get GP cards, then you get mastery 1, which is like a little bit better than a GP card. See the number on there. And then you get a mastery 2, which is like a good one that's sometimes kind of almost as good as the special ones. But then mastery 3 are the special ones. Mastery 3 is what you want basically. If you've been playing the game for more than a month or so, you're not really going to have any of those mastery 1 or 2 cards in your team. So right. So every 7 of these packs, I get one of the top 3. And there's 750 particles. This might cost me, like, what, 15,000 particles to get Bruno? I don't know if you can get dupes, so I might not even get him. I might have to use all my particles. But I think we're going to go for it. But you did get Wissa. Nice. At least one of us got him. It was so bad, the refs last night. They don't even try and hide the fact they've been paid off. So tired of my job as a mirror cleaner. It's something I can't see myself doing. Bono, my packs are gone. Got Barnes 3 times, never got any of the other cards. Damn. I've never had Barnes. I've never got a single Barnes card. Or Wissa. Right, we're going to go for Bruno. This might take a few minutes. Let's get Bruno, shall we? Come on. Walk out already. Come on, give us Bruno from 1 spin. That'd be incredible. Is it him? No, he's a CM. We've got that Reinhardt guy. Who does Reinhardt play for? Does anyone know? It's not very good. 86 isn't great. Right, again. Yeah, I missed Tiao. I'd love a good child card. Another walkout. Another goalie. Who's the goalie? Is it Emmy again? Have I got another Emmy Martinez? I've got 2 special Emmy Martinez cards already. I don't need another one. It's just a mastery 2 anyways. At least I got some particles for that. The Overwatch character. Oh, Reinhardt, yeah. That, I was thinking it reminded me of someone. Trash. Another goalie. Not Martinez again, no it's not. Who is it? Oh, we got one of the proper ones. I think. Yeah. Alright. I don't really need another goalie, but whatever. It says you're guaranteed one of the top 3 cards within 7 packs, but when I did it for Voltamada, it took me 7 packs to get the first one of the 3, and then it took me 7 to get the next one, then it took me 7 to get Voltamada. So I had to go the full 21 to get Voltamada, which I felt was kind of brutal. Another walkout. Who's that? It's not a good Sonali card, it's just a basic one. Damn it. I nearly got excited then. Dan Burn as well. It's a bit of a Newcastle pack, that. Alright. 5 out of 7. So one of the next 2 is going to be a good one. And it's not this one. So we're literally going to go the full 7 to get our top 3 player. Go on, give us Bruno. Don't make me waste all my particles. Centre mid. It's not Bruno. Shit. The Dorgu. Alright. I mean, he's not getting into my team ahead of Roberto Carlos. Alright, let's open another 7. Don't do me like you did me for Baltimore. Walkout. It's not Bruno. Or is it? No. Zubimendi, oh great. No thanks. Come on. I demand Bruno. Another walkout. That defender? I could do with more good centre backs, to be fair. I don't need another Saliba. Stop giving me Arsenal and Liverpool players. Troll game. No walkout that time. Can I please have Bruno? This is costing me a lot of particles. Walkout? Doesn't look like Bruno. Too skinny. Cole Palmer. Nope. Ndombele. Man, where's he playing now? I assume he's still playing. Well, we got a 48 rated centre mid called Makwe Ramiti. Cool. Come on. That's the defender, I guess. Joao Cancelo. Alright. This is our 7th. We're getting another top 3. And it won't be Bruno, because it's going to make me go the full 21 again, I bet you. Don't give me Dorgu again, you shit-ass game. Nah, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's really nasty. You should never get dupes from fucking loot boxes. They're so nasty. Especially when it's you're guaranteed from opening 7 of them. That's really bad. Yeah, dupes are proper nasty. They're really not good. It's the kind of thing that makes me want to just not play the game when they do that to you. I've burned through a lot of my particles already. I'm in trouble now. Please be Bruno. Don't think it is. Nah. Ghana. Hooray. Lovely. Thanks for that. So my pack luck is universally shit. Oh, we got a Swedish striker called Ishak. I think they're just laughing in my face at this point. Hey, what's up, Ramp? How's it going, dude? I started on over 20,000. I'm down to 6,000. Please be Bruno. It's too tall for Bruno. Charlie de Catalera. I'm getting all the good cards except Bruno. They know who I want. And they hate me. Yeah, it's way better than eFootball, isn't it? Please be Bruno. No. Right back. It's not a good one. It's Aaron Brewer. Okay, great. I'm not going to get him. Over 20,000 particles. I'm not going to get him. That's trash, that is. Centre back. Tarkovsky, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, it does. It's garbage. Pellegrini, hooray. Hacks everywhere. Oh, I'll be so annoyed if I spend so many particles. I got a fucking dupe of Dorgu. And that's not Bruno. And I don't get Bruno. Esteval? Saka. Great. That's trash. You shouldn't get dupes. Another goalie, great. I'm gonna get every card in the pack except Bruno. Castrovilli, where's he playing now? I only got one more after this. Please be Bruno. Stop making me suffer. No, you're not serious. I'm sorry, but that is absolutely trash. I've been defending this game. I've been saying this game is playable and worth downloading, but... Wow. I mean, wow, that is bad. I had over 20,000 particles. I got fuck all for it. Just a load of cards I don't want. Let's release some of them, shall we? Exchange cards. Release. We'll get some particles back, so I can probably open one more pack. Oh, we got Idiot's chair. That's so fucking horrible. It really is. I can understand the whole loot box thing, but giving people dupes is just fucking nasty. It's just nasty. It's your guaranteed spin as well, where it's like you've opened that many packs, we're gonna give you something good, but we might give you a dupe because we're cunts. Nah, fuck right off. Alright, we're going to be able to open a couple more packs. You never know. We might get Bruno. Got a lot of shit to release, haven't I? There we go. So who did we got a load of cards. Reinhardt, Zubamendi, Steele, Garner, De Ketelaere, Penders, Tarkovsky, Aramburu, and 3 Dorgus. 3 Dorgus. And that's just lovely, isn't it? Where is it? There. Is it that one? It's that one. Dorgu did well for my FPL. Cool. Did you get... Yeah. I think they're right. Hang on. Who were the guaranteed ones? No, I got the Catalara for one of them. So my guarantees were 2 Dorgus and a De Catalara, and then I got another Dorgu. fucking fantastic. Should have learned our lesson from Premier League stick and move over the kids. Pure abuse. It is nasty, isn't it? See, this is what I don't get, is that like my inclination to play this game for the next week is now just dead because I'm so pissed off with it, right? It's not like I'm more determined to spin for someone, it's just that I'm less inclined to waste my time on it. I understand if I spin a load of times on a pack, I might not get who I want. I understand that, but with the guaranteed thing giving you dupes, nah. That you can't justify how nasty and shitty that is. It's fucking pathetic. Worth saving and showing. I might do. I might just tweet them and just tell them what I think. At least in eFootball, you know how much you need to. Yeah, right. eFootball is super predatory, but you can clear a pack. You see a pack with 150 players, and you can work out the maximum it's going to cost you, right? You never filled one book, dude. I've got 2 of them in my mum's attic that are filled. 94 and 95, I think. Quality looking through them. The menus are nicer. Game makes you spend so much more. It's, yeah, there's things that just aren't, they're not quite the way they should be. It took me ages to save all those particles up as well. Please? Please? No. Oh, we got Al Tamari. Well, there's a nice little consolation prize, right? My padlock is just shit on all games, and that's not Bruno either. Thomas. Who's Thomas? Ah, fuck off, you rapey piece of shit. That's just the icing on the cake, isn't it? Give me a fucking rapist. This is absolute garbage. I'm probably going to be able to release enough players to get another spin. And then I'm going to just close the game and probably delete it. Get out my fucking club, you rapey piece of crap. Oh, we got Mackham as well. Nice. Oh, we've not got enough for a spin. I can release someone. Do you reckon it's worth keeping the dupes in case we can trade and stuff in the future? Sort them by rating. Who can I get rid of? Mbappe. Get to fuck. Can't stand him. Haven't I got 2 Virgils? I think I've got 2 Virgils, haven't I? Oh, I released one just now. Do. Caceres? Who's he? I've got 2 Salibas. Or I had 2 Salibas. We've got enough for 1 pack. Here's a guaranteed. Here we go. Dorgu incoming. Don't you dare. Three Dorgus, 2 De Catalaras. Should I just uninstall this game? Rob Lee was your last card. It's honestly tragic, isn't it? Do they think that this is going to make people actually want to keep playing the game? Like, the chances, like, you know what I'm thinking right now, right? The whole idea with them is that they want people to spend money to buy currency to spin with, right? You look at how bad my luck has just been spinning. You think I'm going to spend money on currency just to piss it up against the wall and not get who I want? Like, no. Absolutely fucking not. It's just so fucking dumb. It's just shit. What skills has he got? Tackle and pass, Sneeps. Oh, he's got an extra position. That's nice. It's a handy card, that. He's not amazing on the ball, but it's a handy card. And I've got 3 of it.
It's not IGHV, it's
Right, hang on. I might just be brutal and release a few players. I've been hanging on to players because I'm a bit of a collector. Who is that Reinhardt guy? No skills. He's not bad, actually. He's not too bad. Solid midfielder. I've got 2 Emi Martinez's. I could release one of them. My Halloween one's better than that one. Where is the Halloween one? I think he's in my team. I might just go on a releasing spree. Yeah, should we be brutal? Bellingham can go. This is modern gaming. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just numb to it. It's so miserable. Dumfries has been good for me, but I'm going to need to release a bunch of these Mastery 2s that I'm never going to use. Well, it's sorted by position now, apparently. Why? What's this guy like? He's not too bad. Who is he? Altamari. I like the random cards. I'm totally down for that. I don't really want to release the these cards here because like they're quite good. Like the dupes, I mean. I'm more concerned about the dupes just in case he could ever get anything for having a dupe, but he probably can't. What do I get for Dorgu? 435 particles. It's not great, is it? Penders. It's massive, that guy. 200 centimeters. Stats aren't amazing, though. Right, hang on, rating. Who can we get rid of? That Bono card's good. So I've got 2 Emi Martinez's. Is one of them in my squad already? Yeah, one's in my squad already. Should I get rid of the Christmas Martinez? I don't think he's quite as good as the one that's in my my squad. Detailed comparison. Way better diving. Way better reflexes. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Christmas one. That'll give me some currency to waste. 335 particles, wow. Never going to use Kane. Or Haaland. Or Vinny. Torpedo units. Didn't get Suarez. That's the eFootball experience. There you go. I'm not the only one suffering then. Spun the New Year's pack at 18,000 coins. Still had to spend 16 quid to get him. Oof. It's miserable, isn't it? The way gaming these days. All these games. It's just disgusting. These shameless companies. A Tierney card's good. Right, who can I get rid of here? Don't need Camavinga. I've already got enough for a couple of packs. Don't need Oblak. Socek's alright, at least defensively. Dwan. Krug, yes. Right. We can do a couple. Is that the one? Yeah. Nope. Shitty Hakimi card. Please just give me Bruno. Oh, it could be him, you know. There we go. Fucking hell. It's got a face scan as well. You can't see me chest pumping. Was it worth it? No. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was absolute garbage. Absolute garbage having to do that. How many of those packs did I open now? I'll count them back over the stream. 500 coin menu pack. Got Robson though. Nice. Nah. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all. That honestly, you know what that's done? It's not just pissed me off. That's my inclination to ever spend money on this game has just gone like that. Their likelihood to get money out of me has just been absolutely decimated. Well done, UFL. Like, is that what they're aiming for? Seriously? Oh, there's an ex-Macam in my squad. What an absolute crock of shit. What's Bruno got? Fast pass. Finesse shot power. Alright. He's slow as shit. But he's fantastic. He's got really good shooting for some reason. Do-do-do-do. What a shite card I didn't want. Are any of them good enough to get my team? No. That's a proper defensive fullback, that is. I got a nice Frimpong card actually. He's got some kind of boost to his matchup ability. That's a good Zubimendi card. He's slow as shit as well. Oh, he's got two positions, hello. Has Bruno got two positions? No. Why not? That's one annoying thing on the game, is that players usually only have one position unless they're a legend. Some legends have more than one. And it looks like they've started giving one or two of these cards more than one position. Like Dorgu's got one. Who was I just looking at? He's got two positions. Oh, Zubimendi. So Zubimendi's got two positions. Why isn't Bruno? He's not. That's that goalie I got the other day. He's alright. I have to change my formation to fit Bruno in. Well, that modern gaming experience has made me want to not play video games anymore. I need to get some food anyways. Right, I'm calling that there after that absolute atrocity of an afternoon. Right, cheers for hanging out, people. The hanging out was fun, even if the gaming itself wasn't. If you're not already in the Discord, feel free to jump in. I'll make both the pack reviews live, hopefully tonight. Hopefully at least one tonight. It takes ages for them to process the streams for me to be able to make videos out of them. But yeah, I'll try and get one or both of them done tonight. The other one tomorrow. Maybe there's another parrot video over the next few days. Don't know. But keep your eyes on the Discord. At the latest, I'll be live again next Thursday. But hopefully I'll do something between now and then. So cheers for hanging out. Yeah, have an awesome end of your week and weekend. And I'll see you soon one way or another. Cheers, boys. Good fun as always. Have a good one. Bye. See ya.